Hey, hello, hello, hello. What's up? It's a new week, it's a new me. I mean, old me, technically, but I've got a whole bunch fewer responsibilities in comparison to what I had before. And look at my look at this mustache though, look at how long it is. Oh my god, it's incredible, right? Look at this. Wow, so long. The only thing I have left to do now is make sure that, oh, let's go for a 1v1 while we still can. It looks like there are 4 people in the queue. I'm guaranteed to go up against someone here, I think. But yeah, so the only thing left is to trim my beard a little bit, and then it should look great. Oh, 6 people in the queue, wow. Alright, like, we have to find a matchup at that point, right? Like, there is no way we could just not find any. Correct? It's impossible, right? Oh, I definitely hope so. Hey! Thank you for hosting, Altizen. Oh, yep, match found. There we go. Match found and will launch soon. Ice adapter started. Oh, let's see. Let's see who we go up against. I am feeling extremely rusty right now, so I'm not entirely sure how well I'll perform. Oh god, and it's this map again. Oh, whatever. Go 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I think we need to take one step closer to build the hydro. That's cool though. Engineer, tank scout, engineer, tank scout, and then just engineer, tank, engineer, tank. Guess we'll need, oh whoops. We need lots of engineers and lots of tanks, yeah, so it's very important to GLHF first and foremost. And also, yeah, it's very important to actually go and can you even see my chat when it's down there? Not entirely sure. Vegman 121 says same. Okay, let me start building a hydro before I friggin' forget, like I just did. Nice one, bruv. Can we build like one more and then build like an air factory, I think? And yeah, you gotta assist. You have to assist this as well. Actually, no. You go harvest the resources. Meow. And stop there. You go and start building those extractors. Kinda important that we get those, you know. Let's hope we get, oh yep, the hydro is done. Very cool. The first tank is out. Let's send it like, actually let's send it through here and then here to hopefully disrupt the enemy. The scout will assist the tank, of course. Oh, you see them too, Altizen. Nice. Nice. I'm so glad they're working, because I wasn't actually sure if they were going to or not. Let me, yeah, this will just be sent like through here, I think. Is it producing infinitely now? Yes, it kind of is. Okay, you go here and, oh, hello. My scout just killed someone. There is also a lab, unfortunate. Guess I'm gonna just lose this. Engineer. Sadness. Extreme sadness is just a scout. Oh, it's just a scout. That's cool. Okay. Nice to know. The tanks are already getting stuck on each other. That's not very nice. We got an air factory up now. This engineer should be, yeah, the commander should be going towards the middle. The engineer, where's the, it's right here. Okay, so yeah, the engineer should just be building power non-stop now. That's cool. There are 2 labs attacking my thing for some reason. There's another lab in the base also attacking my things. Interesting. Okay, well, okay, you gotta go here now. Build me a couple more factories, then start reclaiming also. Yeah, we should probably also try to reclaim something on the right flank, right? Also, yeah, I need to turn off the background music while I still can. Come on. Who am I even facing? Oh, it's Aeon. I didn't even realize. Okay, yeah, we need to start upgrading those extractors like yesterday. Don't have enough tanks either. Engineer assist here. Yeah, these need to be sent to a better spot now. Okay, this guy's getting some anti-air, I see. Very cool. Right, so yeah, we need to send the engineer on this side because it failed. Do we have any more here? Okay, you gotta do this. Pretty sure. Oh, we're out of energy, that's not good. Send this guy to assist this then. You go here and try to build me more of this stuff. Okay, commander. Okay, more tanks. Also through the middle, of course. Oh, hello. What are you? What do you think you're doing with those bombers and stuff? Okay, give me another. Yeah, there we go. Need an engineer to build a radar in the middle. Go and reclaim stuff. Oh yeah, overcharge, we don't even have that. That's nice. Okay, these things can be sent through here to just attack. Alright. Okay, good. You can go here and... what the hell was that? Just reclaiming my mass extractors, eh? That wasn't very cash money of you. Is this... no. For some reason I just read that as Himalaya instead of Hialato. Well, that was interesting. Okay. Actually, no, this here and this then. Rebuild the extractors. Okay, do we have any more? Yes, we do have any more scouts, in fact. That's cool. We can't see anything because we're out of energy still. Really not quite sure what's going on here, but hey, that's cool. Oh, hello. Okay, so yeah, we need to build another... there was a... okay, maybe not. Okay, let's go and build 2 more factories then. Because we will need more tanks on the right side, yeah? Yep, we sure will. Okay, so I can't build, yeah, I can't build a friggin' whatchamacallit right now. So they are the interceptors then. That's cool. Prioritize extractors if we can. Oh, that's a lot of them actually. Which means we can strike from the other side as well. Okay, we're still out of energy. I have no idea what's going on, but yes, we are. Even though we are constantly building more, we're still out of energy. Do we have any? Yeah, we have some land units here as well. We can send them here. This engineer can go and build me an extractor here and then go there. I think that should work out, right? Okay, that's a commander right there. He has himself a gun upgrade actually, so... yeah, at this point I should go for... you know what, yeah, let's go... let's go and get a gun on our own commander then. So we're gonna stop reclaiming soon, that should be noted as well. Okay, you all should run away from the commander. Oh, whoops. Okay, so it looks like the enemy commander will just attempt to, oh, hello. What are you? How'd you get there? That's weird. Oh, this one wasn't making anything, that's nice. Okay, then.
Commander under attack.
Also don't have any energy left over, which is kind of bad.
Commander under attack. Commander under attack.
Oh, there's artillery coming from the other side as well. That's interesting. Three, two, one, go. Okay, so yeah, we're finished now with the gun upgrade. The interceptor should still be in the area, of course. Okay, so there is some artillery going in through the other flank. Very cool. I think this guy might have gotten a little bit. Oh, okay. We need to go T2 like yesterday. I'm pretty sure because we've got way too much. Yeah, way too much stuff now. Okay, we won. Nice.
Commander under attack.
Oops. I mean, GG. Nice. that was fun. Somehow managed to stop a Guncom rush into my face. Great game to warm up the day, I say. Okay. I hope you enjoyed watching that, because I definitely enjoyed playing. Also, I think my face is a little bit too close, but at least you know that means you can observe my glorious mustache a little bit better. And yes, I'm super happy that you can see the emotes, by the way. That is really cool. That is very nice to know that they're actually working. But yes, now we should... I wonder where we should go then. Astro Crater. I don't want to go Astro Crater. No air, no mods, good CPU, whatever. Let's try to go for the gap game, maybe. I know it's not the best. What the hell is this? Why am I... What? Alright, my computer just randomly decided to open a news tab for some reason. Alright, so this is normal gap, right? Yeah, nothing too special. Where am I? And I don't want to be mid. I mean, I don't really mind, but... What if we go for this instead? Yeah. Let's try this on for size. I mean, why not? At least, you know, at least I performed on this map on that game I just played. Performed a little bit better than the last time. So that's cool. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Seraphim here. Infrared Mazer, nice name. Bro. We're just missing one player, so we should be starting soon. At least so I hope. But yes. New arrivals in chat, if you don't mind, would like to know how you're doing. How did your evening go? Or morning, depending on where you're at. Mine went alright so far. I really quite enjoyed it. As per usual, I didn't get enough sleep. But, you know, happens sometimes, I suppose. At least with the coffee that I've consumed in the morning, I should be alright. Oh, the one dude, welcome. I hope you're doing great. I am doing fantastic today. I am playing, yes, well, you know what I'm playing already. You can tell by what's happening on screen. But yes, we're playing Supreme Commander Forged Alliance once again. I finally got my different mustache wax. So so it looks a little bit different, you can probably tell. Hey, yes, breakfast was alright. I didn't eat all that much, you know. I just ate a few like pieces of bread and some quark, and then that was basically it. But then you know, as I was going, you know, going here to the place where I'm streaming, I also ate ate a gas station hot dog, so that, whatever that counts for. And yes, now we should be good to go. I'm great eating my lunch snack. Ooh, I wonder what you are eating for lunch. Always curious to know. It says go 1911X. Okay, everybody is going. Oi. Gotta not forget to stretch. Stretching is extremely important. Is XID. What does that mean? Oh, I guess that meant he put the X mark there. Yeah, essentially you can't launch the game until all of the players press ready. So... Oh, I'm on top now. I was at the bottom before. Well, okay. That's cool. Fried fermented cassava. I have no idea what that is. So I'd be very curious if you could tell me. Alright, yeah, let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Nothing special. Then walk up towards the hydro. This will just spam engineers non-stop. First engineer should probably go like here. +1? +1 what? Oh, you mean you also want to know what cassava is? Yeah. No idea. It kind of sounds... it kind of sounds Spanish, but considering this person is from another part of the world, it could be. Are you pre-made? Sorry. What? What? Okay. And everybody's disconnecting. Nice. A very quick game. We have ourselves, we've gotten ourselves into here. Everybody's leaving already. Yep. Well, okay then. I guess it's just me versus this E-unit guy. Oh wait, never mind, he's also disconnected. So wait, I only built 3 mass extractors. I actually meant to build 4 there. That's okay though. We have now won the game. Doesn't matter though, but yeah. Mashed fermented cassava with flour called tape over here. Oh. Yeah, I remember you saying tape before. I still don't remember what that is though. Whoopsie. Let me see. +12, not too bad. Okay. What is this very strange name though? Die or die. What? What's going on here? There's one person in the matchmaking queue, so there is a very low chance that I could find anything. You know what? Let's go search for a replay to cast. Maybe that is something we could do in order to make our situation a little bit more fun. Okay, let's go for 1400 for what? What's up? 11th of November, right? Oh, I put... Okay, yeah. There is no player named 1400, obviously. It should be in the title, not in the... Oh, see? This one's pretty good. Wait, that's 10 minutes. Never mind, it's not really worth showing. There's a player named Beach Player here, so... Always plays in the beach position. Thank you for clarifying, I suppose. Yeah, there's a game here with JT None of these players are very... Yeah, none of these players are very high rank, but still should be a fun game to watch. There is a 1400 plus. I wonder if we can find a rarer map that isn't settings to watch. Hopefully. Oh, hello. I don't think I've seen this before. What date was it? Oh, that was yesterday. Oh, yeah, I definitely haven't seen this one. 48 minutes too. Adaptive next to me. Oh, it's a map with the volcano, right? Yep. I've played like once on this map. It's super fun. Yeah, let's watch this one. 48 minutes should be good, right? As long as it doesn't desync. Which, you know, it didn't desync while they were playing. So who knows what will happen when we load in. Yep, I guess we've got ourselves a cast lined up for the moment. As long as they don't desync. Okay, let's stop the music. Alright, so this is going to be a 5v5 replay. The map is called Adaptive Next to Me. It is currently being played as 5v5. I'm sure they could make it 6v6 or even 7v7 if they wanted to. But yes, it currently has 16,000 reclaim on it, so a moderate amount. Not too much, but still enough to, you know, to fight over, for sure. Anyway, let's go ahead and start introducing our players. So, in the blue corner, on team 1, we've got ourselves a nice little lineup here. Kind of looks like a cat's, you know, paws. Those soft things underneath the cat's paw. I think they are lined up in a very similar manner. But anyway, going from the south towards the north. First of all, we've got ourselves Janus Prime at 1400 rank points in Dijon Yellow, playing as the UEF. Yes, going first land, and then no doubt going for a Hydro Rush. I imagine every player in this match does the exact same thing, except the back player who doesn't have access to the hydrocarbon power plant and will instead have to do something else. Anyway, like I said, moving on further towards the north, we've got ourselves Trith at 1600 rank points, playing Seraphim in Cyanide Cyan, also going first land and also no doubt going for a Hydro Rush first. Further still towards the north, we've got ourselves Wish, who constantly appears in those replays, currently at 1800 rank points, playing Aeon in Electric Blue, and going first land. And the northernmost player of Team 1 is going to be Jenstad, who also appears quite frequently, in fact, at 1500 rank points in Baby Blue, playing UEF, and also going first land, of course. Last but not least, for Team 1, we've got ourselves No Fear 555, playing Cybran at 1800 rank points in Elephantine Grey. And yes, this player, the corner player, doesn't have access to the hydrocarbon power plant, at least early, so they will prioritize power generators instead. In the purple corner, I guess we should be starting from the north, then that would be the opposite side, the polar opposite of the player, or the southernmost player on the other team. We've got Wally! Hey, what's up, Wally? Great cartoon, by the way. Definitely recommend watching if you haven't. Yes, at 1500 rank points, playing also UEF like the side players on the other team, playing UEF, and Vivacious Violet going first land and then actually one generator before going for the Hydro. Worth noting indeed. Further towards the south, we've got Mad Enti, or Ent, or something, playing, yes, at 1600 rank points, playing Cybran in Regal Royal Purple, and going first land and actually going for a couple generators as well before rushing that Hydro, so it's not really a rush anymore, not with this many structures built before the Hydro, so never mind that. Next up, we've got ourselves Heya 19, also frequently appears in those high skill casts, except not mine. I've never seen them before in my cast, I'm pretty sure. Playing Aeon at 1700 rank points in Ferrari Red, going first land and then going straight for the Hydro, unlike this person next to them. Next up, we've got ourselves Angry Deli at 1500 rank points, playing UEF in Lime Green. It's really worth noting that both of the side players on either team have gone for UEF. while the other players have gone for all kinds of other factions. But yes, also going first land and also going for one generator before that hydro. And last but not least, for Team 2, we've got ourselves Blast Chilled at 1800 rank points, playing Seraphim in lurid green and going first land. So no first air for any of our players, which is kind of to be expected even if you are the dedicated air player, like those corner players probably should be. You still usually go for first land in order to start mass producing engineers, sending them everywhere, creating additional build power, all that good stuff. Anyway, that about does it for our player introduction, so let's speed this up, and see where they go. So worth noting on this map are those little elevations, like the one right here. Now this particular elevations, yes, having a Cybran communication station on it, and there's of course another one on the opposite side of the map. These are reclaimable, but there isn't much else about them. They are accessible by land. However, this little plateau over here, as well as the one on the opposite side, these are inaccessible by land. In order to reach these, you have to build an air transport and then land your engineers there. The most important, however, feature of this map, however, is right here. It's a volcano. And yes, the volcano keeps constantly spewing, or well, not constantly, but it keeps spewing out hot magma every few minutes. And then that magma, or lava, lands, and then it turns into rocks like this. This right here is a product of a volcanic eruption, and it will constantly keep happening throughout the game. Those boiling rocks, when you land on your units, they do damage to those units, so that is also should be worth noting. For example, right here, yes, you can see, you know, when I momentarily panned over to this hydrocarbon power plant right here, you could see it was damaged by the rock landing next to it. So we should definitely keep our eyes peeled for those boiling rocks landing on some unfortunate engineers or something like that and annihilating them. Let's see if that happens now. It looks like they've just barely missed everything. Still, yeah, see, one of the rocks has landed on the hydrocarbon and has damaged it. Of course, it's a Cybran structure, so it will keep regenerating health. There we go, the first bomber out from Wally destroyed an engineer out from whoever that was. I think that was No Fear or something like that. Another engineer gets killed here that was building power. It's an extremely important engineer. And another one bites Dusty. Nope, they actually managed to dodge that. And now the bomber will get shot down, but apparently not before dropping another round of bombs on 3 engineers. Only bags 2 though. It was an extremely successful bomber though. Even if it does get shot down here, it still did its job. And it's also now being supported by interceptors, so it might not actually get shot down at all. Let's see. An air factory now completed for Jenstad, Janus Prime. But no, it looks like all of the bombers of Team 2 that were attacking Team 1 got cleaned up. So nothing special is currently happening. Blast Shield already sending an engineer out to the opposite side of the map in order to airdrop that engineer on the opposite team's plateau. Try to occupy it as well as they can. I don't think it's gonna work unless, well, okay, it did work just there. But now there is a point defense turret, and this engineer is not very long for. Oh god! A rock drops on the engine, kills the engineer. Everybody, everybody freaking out, pausing the game. You should be building a turret as we speak, my dude. This little engineer here definitely needs to put some work in, but wow, that was an extremely lucky volcanic rock just dropping on top of the last remaining engineer and destroying it before he could finish the turret. Wow, what an amazing turnaround. Yes, now Blast will definitely get a lot more mass from this plateau than he should have, because yes, the engineer will now reclaim the turret as well, absorbing even more resources. All of the resources from that turret will go towards Blast Shield. Extremely unfortunate. There is another big airdrop from Wish, and it was successful, well, moderately successful. Only 1 engineer survived. It did clean up the enemy engineer, so that will be the end of Blast's efforts on this plateau, but, you know, he did claim a whole bunch of mass from that. Meanwhile, we got to the first land engagements happening. There haven't been any upgrades so far. It's a little bit too early at 6 minutes. They can't really afford the power to, to actually do those upgrades. But yes, have a good day, Bim Gim. Hugs. Thank you, one dude. Your presence is always appreciated, and I hope you also have a wonderful day. Matt Enti's commander is a little bit out of position here, being run over by a whole bunch of mantises, but yeah, it doesn't look like any of them will actually be enough to kill him outright. Another volcanic eruption. This time it will probably cover a whole bunch of engineers around its perimeter. It looks like, yeah, there have been some unfortunate victims already, but overall it doesn't seem like the rocks did that much damage this time. A Tech 2 upgrade on the way for Wally. Yes, working quite quickly on that Tech 2 upgrade. Actually, somehow even has the energy to afford that. I have no idea where that energy would be coming from. I see you hoes have E, says Trith. What does that mean? Wesh is asking for energy though. Upgrading to Tech 2 Air, as he probably should, as the back player. The same exact thing happening here, except actually, Blast is super far ahead, already almost completing a Tech 2 power generator, and no doubt will go for Tech 3 Air ASAP as well. Let me actually see what the build order is. Yeah, the last Tech 2 engineer coming out of Blast's Tech 2 Air factory, and will now start... Wait, no, never mind, these are scouts. Yeah, 1 scout, 10 interceptors, and then we'll probably go for Tech 3 Air. Like, it's way past the time to do that, you know? Well, not way past the time, but I suppose what he's trying to do first is to upgrade those mass extractors in order to prepare for the transition. Currently has himself, what is this? 4 mass extractors, Tech 2 mass extractors. Soon the other 2 will be upgraded to Tech 2 as well, and with that, okay, he's actually going for a second Tech 2 power generator, which I guess as he should. Meanwhile, Wesh only now completing the first Tech 2 generator and immediately going for, immediately going Tech 3 Air, completely ignoring everything else. So I suppose, yeah, his plan is quite a little bit different. Also worth noting is that Wesh is playing Aeon, but he's going for Cyber and Tech 3 Air. Look at this, his Aeon commander is currently assisting the the Cyber and Tech 2 Air factory, turning it into Tech 3 as we speak. Meanwhile, on the front line, we've got Heya, who has gotten both of the gun upgrades, pushing quite far, quite deep. I would say this is a little bit dangerous because you never know. There could be a Mercy Snipe coming in, but I guess if they have scouted and seen that, you know, there is no such thing actually happening, then they would be relatively okay. So yeah, here we've got ourselves, yes, Wally working on a 3rd point defense turret at this point. A heavily fortified position that will be able to sustain lots and lots of, or, you know, stop lots and lots of units from attacking. Janus's commander is in a little bit of trouble here, getting surrounded by a whole bunch of units of both Angry Daily and Heya. Is quite in a little bit of danger here, where you should definitely be careful, and he's retreating to some random direction that okay, for some reason he's retreating away from his base into God knows what. There's more spam out from Angry Daily here, so yeah, he's definitely dead here. I guess he will kill a whole bunch of spam out of the enemies, but yeah, that was not worth it, I'm pretty sure. Tech 3 Air is still incomplete for Wish, while on the opposite side of the world it's only halfway done for Blast, so they should hit, you know, hit strategic bombers and whatnot. Air superiority fighters are around the same time. The problem, however, is that Wish is being attacked by Corsairs out from Blast. Sorry, Notha bombers, right, yes. They have built some Notha bombers, and now those are attacking, yes, those are attacking the power generators, destroying those power generators of Wish. Very nicely done by Blast, utilizing that Tech 2 air advantage in order to rain Fiery Death. Actually, that's the volcano that's raining Fire Death, killing all of the engineers on the plateau. Once again, Wish needs to do something about that as well. Has some Tech 2 mass extractors on that plateau, so yeah. Should be really careful about that. I think the Notha bombers have been, never mind, I was gonna say they have been cleaned up at this point, they clearly haven't. Well, they're now bombing Tech 2 mass extractors, which they won't be able to destroy. So that's the extent of the damage that Blast can do with those. However, that also means that, yes, the Tech 2 Air factory is now up and will now start producing, yes, he will now start building a Tech 3 power generator, of course, and we'll be able to achieve that quite rapidly. Also, yes, the base of The former base of Janus has now been transferred over to Wish. I am not entirely sure if he's too happy about that, but at least with the Tech 2 land that he has now achieved, he can probably push back the forces of Heya, who only has, yes, Tech 1 tanks here. Should not be a problem. Triff, meanwhile, needs to be a little bit careful because, yes, Heia's commander is still in the area, still building everybody with those long-range Aeon shots. There are now Otoshima turrets in the area, and supported by Triff's commander, who has both gun and regen aura, I think is actually Heya, who might die here very soon. Yes, he is now being fired upon by those Otoshimas. I think he has already heavily overextended, because his commander is now in the red, while Tritt's commander is extremely healthy. He just got veterancy, but still, I feel like that's not going to be enough, because the Otoshima turrets are still reaching him, even at this point. He's still having some serious damage dropped on him, and yes, Heya dies here. Like I said, it did end up being an unfortunate overextension, so yes, Heya is now dead. His base will probably be transferred to either Madente or, well, never mind, it actually gets transferred to Blast. I'm not entirely sure if Blast is too happy about that outcome. We'll see. The commander of Jenstad is actually pushing against a super heavily fortified position of Wally. I am not entirely sure if that's a correct idea, because yes, Madente's commander is also in the area, also producing some Tech 2 point defense turrets. Yes, Jenstad does have plenty of Tech 2 forces here, but yes, you should also pay attention to the volcano. The volcano just destroys his last remaining mobile shield generator, and at this point he has to retreat. You can't contend with so many Tech 2 point defense turrets, which are all firing upon your commander. Yes, he has nano repair. It's still not going to be enough to stop all the damage. You know, you can't beat 5-point defense turrets with with just nano on a UEF commander. That's not going to happen. Triff is also being under attack by the heavily fortified position of Angry Daily. Angry Daily making use of Heia's super aggressive push, is actually building a fortified position extremely close to the base of of Team 1, I should say. The air of Blast Shield is already up, but so is the air out of Wish. So even despite all of those efforts, it doesn't look like too much has it ultimately amounted too much, I should say, because Wish is actually still ahead on the economy in comparison to Blast. I have no idea how that could have happened. Oh wait, yes, I actually do. Yep, that's the reason right here. The Tech 1 mass extractors on the plateau have not been upgraded to Tech 2 or Blast, while on Wish's side of the world you can clearly see that those have been upgraded a long time ago. He's probably gonna get them to Tech 3 very soon, actually. Just needs to build a shield generator so they stop getting destroyed or stop getting damaged by the volcano, and then he should be good. Yeah, should really pay some serious attention to that volcano. I'm not entirely sure how much damage exactly that does, but you saw it, like when the rock dropped on top of a shield generator, it destroyed not only the shield itself but the mobile generator as well. So yeah, you should be extremely careful with those. They can do some serious damage out of the blue and just destroy a whole bunch of spam, exposing your commander to some serious damage. Okay, so it looks like the majority of the volcanic activity is going towards Team 1. Actually, yeah, the Grey troops as well as the Cyan troops are the most threatened right now. It was also threatening to take out that tactical missile defense unit, but ultimately, yeah, it definitely did more harm to Team 1 than it did to Team 2. Interestingly enough, you can see that the Zapper tactical missile defense of the Cybran actually does not have health regeneration, unlike most other Cybran structures. That is weird. I didn't know that. Yeah, two Cybran commanders of No Fear and Madente engaging in trading potshots here. Nothing too big happening so far. It should be noted that yes, this No Fear actually has some stealth generators in the area. For some reason though, oh never mind. I was gonna say for some reason they are still visible, but no they aren't. They were just hanging in there for a few seconds before disappearing. Yes, so the mobile stealth generators definitely doing their job on both sides actually. Yeah, see, they also keep disappearing from Team 1's radar as well. That is what mobile stealth generators do. They just produce a stealth field that makes your units disappear from opposing radars. Radars are extremely important because they have much wider ranges than the visual, the optics. So When something disappears from your radar, it's always cause for concern. It should be noted that, yes, Angry Daily has been ousted from the western flank here, thanks to Trith having a heavily upgraded commander, heavily fortified with both Regen Aura and Nano Repair. So this commander will be extremely tough to kill, with plus 98 regeneration per second as well as 18,000 health. This guy is a serious menace. He can still easily die to strategic bombers and Nartha bombers and whatnot, but for now I am not entirely sure how Team 2 could stop this push that is happening on the southern side. Because those Ilshavos, supported by the Regen Aura of Trith's commander, they will take extreme efforts to kill, way more than they are worth. The volcano is blasting once again. Yeah, at this rate it looks like it's going to do equal amounts of harm to both Team 2 and Team 1. Actually drops the shots on the mobile artillery pieces here. Or no, I think those were just hoplites. Yeah, those were hoplite rocket bots that got killed by molten rock. Not very pleasant, but at least the artillery pieces actually survived, so they will still keep pelting No Fear's position with those. Yep, you can see the craters everywhere already. Those are from the artillery blasts, and they will only keep piling up. And they will keep doing serious damage to the troops of No Fear because he has no shields, he has no mobile shields to protect from these artillery shells. And yeah, look at this. Boom! See? It killed like a hoplite and 6 tanks with just one shot. Super high value. I'm sure they've paid off already. Wait, okay, let me see. So 900 mass kill on this one, 600 on the other. Let me see how much they cost. I'm not entirely sure actually. So Matt Ente has what? Okay, for some reason I can't see what he has queued up here. It's a brick for now, but that's weird. Okay, so it costs 800 mass, so one of them has already paid off. The other is about to, actually. So yeah, super efficient against low-tech spam. It just destroys a whole bunch of them with every shot. The brick, however, walking way too far forward and getting punished by a well-placed overcharge attack from No Fear. Actually wasn't enough to kill the brick, but you know, definitely enough to chase it off. I'm sure No Fear would have liked to kill that, but chasing it off is already a good idea. Okay, so Team 2 working a little bit out of sync here. There is a push happening out from Wally, who is, who is very much advancing with a whole bunch of Titans supported by shields. The Titans are a serious menace against the low-tier tech units, which is what No Fear is working with here. He's only got himself hoplite bots and some Tech 2 Tech 1 Aurora tanks, actually. Why? That is a little bit weird, though. Why does he have Aurora tanks? I'm not entirely sure. I guess he feels like they're super cost-effective because of their advanced range, but yes, he needs to be extremely careful here. The Titans are already attacking his mass extractors, the extremely valuable Tech 2 mass extractor going down, just like that in a span of about 5 seconds. The Titans are constantly on the move, which also allows them to dodge shots from both the Auroras and the hoplites. The commander of Wally is also in the area, still doing some serious damage with his gun. Also has Tech 2 in case he needs to build something. Boom! Takes out 2 hoplites with 1 overcharge attack. That is why, that is why overcharge is so huge. I should drink some water though. 1 second. Shouldn't walk your Titans too far from your commander though, because yeah, in that case it could take some serious damage out of the blue. There is also Percival Assaultbot here out from Jenstad supporting the efforts of No Fear. Now, as long as the Percival stays at range, it can do some serious damage to the commander. The commander is in extreme danger right now, actually. Already dropping into the red. Just getting slightly careless here and already in some serious trouble. There are plenty of Titans in the area. So many Titans should be enough to kill the Percival before it does any, before it kills the commander at least. One would hope. There are more Titans on the way. Yeah, they need to focus on the Percival. But it looks like the commander is now safe behind a shield. However, there are now not just Percivals but also bricks out from No Fear himself as well. The Titans won't be able to contend with this many bricks and Percivals anymore. Percivals and bricks are both excellent and at killing units like Titans. So should definitely Trith has drawn with Blast Shield in the meanwhile. I am not entirely sure what happened there. Also, I'm not entirely sure why it says drawn when Blast Shield is still in the game. Okay, well, Trith got killed by something. I'm assuming if we can find the wreckage, it was probably... Oh, the snipers, right. I feel like those were just snipers, yeah. It feels like a joint push from both Matt Ente and the snipers of of Blast just destroyed Trith's commander out of the blue. So I guess all of that health, all of that tank ability that he had ultimately was for naught, as the bricks and the snipers and also additional titans from Angry Daily are closing in on the on those ridges of Team 1. There are plenty of titans who should be able to stop those bricks, but I don't think they will be that effective at stopping snipers, because snipers just outrange them heavily. The problem is, of course, the snipers are staying back for now. Also, those snipers are Aeon, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, those are being made out of Heia's former base. The gunships out from Blast also being sent against the titans and bricks on the top flank, on the northern flank. Dealing with the Percivals for now. There are of course some mobile flak cannons in the area that are doing great damage and, you know, stopping those Percivals and bricks for now. It looks like the engagement dies down here on the eastern flank, but on the west, actually the exact same thing happening, because yeah, so many titans were in fact enough to stop those bricks. So both teams are safe for now, even with another player going down like that. Also, you know what? I should probably enable minimap for those casts, because that'll make everything way easier. I'm not entirely sure why it doesn't pop up by default, because I feel like that, unlike in the actual game, while casting the minimap is always an extremely important thing, because you can see all the details very clearly. Yes, Wall E is upgrading Tech 3 on his commander, who is also a 4-star veteran, it should be noted. So yes, going to be a ton of health as well. Very hard to take that down. I think, oh yeah, Wally had a nano repair upgrade anymore, or no, never mind. He had Tech 2, yeah, right. So it didn't destroy, it didn't remove any upgrades, didn't discard any, but yeah, still. Tech 3 engineering suite isn't that big of an investment. It actually doesn't take too much from your economy. You can see it's only costing 11 mass per second right now from the commander, and also 4 additional mass per second from all those engineers. It has a very long build time. So yeah, the main problem with Tech 3 is that your commander is rooted in place the entire time. That could spell your doom if you aren't very careful, but this commander feels like he is fairly far away from action, that he can, you know, do it comfortably. More Notha bombers as well as gunships being prepared by Blast. I am wondering where exactly he will send them. Looks like the Notha bombers are being sent against Tech 1 artillery pieces. That's not worth it. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what those bombers were trying to accomplish, but they end up accomplishing precisely nothing. Okay. Snipers now pelting, taking potshots at those Percivals. Percivals really don't like snipers because snipers outrange them and are a lot faster. You can kite Percivals with snipers quite successfully, as long as there aren't so many Percivals that they just literally don't care and walk in. It should be relatively okay, and yeah, Jenstad hasn't reached quite as large a number of Percivals to just not care about losing them, so he very wisely walks away from the snipers. Snipers themselves are of course countered by artillery pieces, be it Tech 3 mobile or Tech 2 installations. It looks like there aren't any in the area for who's this again? No Fear, right? Yes, but there is now a first artillery piece on the way, and most importantly, there is also a Monkey Lord that is currently being... Oh yeah, it's currently being built. I was gonna say it was being reclaimed, but no, those Aeon engineers are actually building that Monkey Lord. More engineers on the way to help as well. I feel like No Fear might be mass stalling here. Oh, no, he isn't. Just teetering on the edge of a mass stall. Probably wants to finish some more mass extractors before throwing more build power on that Monkey Lord. Meanwhile, Wish comes out with the first experimental unit, and that is going to be a Ythotha Assault Walker. is going to be, let me actually see where it's going to be walking. I am very curious. It's okay, for now it's just walking towards the middle, towards the ridge, towards the outer ridges of Team 1's base. The bricks getting pelted by artillery are of course not enjoying it at all. Bricks don't regenerate health, so they have to retreat away from here or be destroyed eventually. At least they don't regenerate health by default. They will once they get some veterancy, but not without that. Yes, the artillery and the snipers together chasing the bricks away, no problem, at least for now. Titans supported with some Tech 1 spam from Angry Daily, trying to harass Team 1's, the outskirts of Team 1's base. You can see that, yeah, Wish has already walled off most of the map here in order to avoid, you know, any pesky enemy units entering this territory. Walls are very effective at stopping even Tech 3 units, actually, because they can't just walk through these. But at the same time, they are also yeah, basically they cost basically nothing and have like 2,000 health per section. Yeah, 3,000 health per section, excuse me. So yeah, walls are super effective at that. But an experimental unit like a Yethofa can just walk through them like they aren't there. Alright, yeah, there we go. The Yethofa pushing back the invading forces of Angry Daily. They have realized that the Yethofa is there, so they are reacting, in fact. And that's the exact reason. While they're walking back, you can see a chicken ping here out from Heya, who is dead, but evidently still in the game, still acting as an advisor. The commander of No Fear is currently AFK. Would have liked that commander to do something with its life, like assist on the Monkey Lord, but I guess he really wants to hide the commander instead of just you know, getting it killed randomly. Which is understandable because Team 1 is quite short on commanders at this point. Wish has now completed another Yethofa. So yeah, he's just gonna be pumping out those Yethofas like hot cookies at the bakery. No problem whatsoever. Boom Baby Done says, who's this Wally? Has he built himself a... Oh, yep, there's a Billy Nuke now out from Wally. Meanwhile, Advanced Resource Allocation System done for Blast. But the most important thing is happening right here. An air engagement between the air forces of Wish and Blast. It looks like Blast has fewer fighters, and they are also flying over the flak cannons of the Yethofa and the anti-air of the Tech 3 anti-air tanks of the Seraphim. So yeah, this is not ending too well for Blast. He has built his own experimental now. I wonder what that is. Probably another Yethofa. I can't see it though. Where is it? Well, anyway, yes, so Wish has won that air engagement. The fighters will now be following the Yethofa around to make sure that it doesn't die to any sort of air, any sort of flyers. I am still not entirely sure. Okay, there it is. Yeah, it's another Yethofa out from Blast, except it was built inside Blast's base. Well, I mean, technically Wish's Yethofas were also built in the same spot. This one will actually die here, because there were so many bricks. They didn't notice the bricks and Percivals. Those somehow managed to sneak up on the Yethofa and kill it. So yeah, it got a little bit careless. It went a little bit too far. But I'm sure the other one will rectify that situation and will be able to kill off whatever the first one wasn't able to. It will still take some time for Blast's first walker to reach the front lines, and by that time it might be already too late. Because all these bricks and Percivals could die, and the Yethofa could just then walk back away towards the enemy base. Billy Nukes being thrown out by Wally. I feel like at this point the enemy team should realize what is happening. No pings going out so far. Just a whole bunch of warfare going on everywhere. It looks like at this point No Fear actually has more artillery than Madenti or Angry Daily have. So the artillery will just keep bombarding everything, destroying those Tech 2 turrets from afar, depleting those shields. It looks like Wally could kill a whole bunch of things here. He could kill all these artillery pieces with a single well-placed Billy Nuke. Or he could kill the bricks the same way. But the Monkey Lord out from No Fear is now out and about. And that could present some serious trouble for Wally, who's already running away. I feel like if I were Wally, I would ask my team for a transport right about now. Because yeah, the best way to get away from a Monkey Lord is put your commander on a transport. You might not want to do that because, you know, Team 1 has the air advantage as of now. We can see if we switch to triangles here. Actually, no, it's 70 to 69, so there is actually no air advantage at all. Never mind what I was saying before. And now the filter of Blast is supported by snipers, unlike the filter of Wish, who is only supported by shields. So yes, the Monkey Lord will definitely clean up the entire area. Cano, what is Cano? I'm not entirely sure. I'm not entirely sure what you're referring to, but yes, Angry Dilly has now completed his own experimental unit. It's a Fat Boy. It's paused for some reason, whatever that means. I guess he really doesn't want to produce units out of that. There is now a Billy Nuke going straight for the bricks. Actually, I was gonna say it was gonna hit the Monkey Lord, but no, it will hit the bricks only. It will definitely be worth it. It will kill all of these bricks, so they won't have to worry about these anymore. Look at this. Boom! Oh, what a pretty explosion. The Fat Boy will actually kill the Monkey Lord, I'm pretty sure. Because, yeah, the Monkey Lord is still visible on the radars thanks to those bombers and other planes constantly popping in. There is now massive Tech 1 artillery spam out from Wish, arriving to help the Filtha, and somehow the Filtha of Blast was killed, despite having better support. Oh, then you know why? Because it's actually the second Filtha of Wish here. There are now 2 in the area, and the only thing that Blast and Co have to stop them are a few snipers and a Fat Boy, which are admittedly fairly effective against big beefy targets like Filtha. Yes, so the Monkey Lord on the right flank dies as expected. The artillery pieces are still alive, are still doing tons of damage to the bricks, as well as whatever is supporting them. Look at those bricks, just losing huge chunks of health all at once. The Fat Boy won't really be able to chase those down because the Fat Boy is too slow. However, the Fat Boy on the left flank is now under fire by the Filtha directly, almost lost all of his shields. Okay, now the Filtha is gone, so the Fat Boy can start shooting the other one. The forces of Wish on the northern side have to retreat here or be killed by the blast, by the ball lightning of their own Ythotha. Not very pleasant, but yes, you can see that. Okay, yes, another Billy Nuke going out from Wally as expected, actually killing a few artillery pieces of Jenstad this time, rather than those pesky grey artillery pieces of No Fear. Anyway, the lightning storm should subside any second now, so the artillery pieces of the Seraphim, the most powerful land unit in the game, the Seraphim Mobile Artillery. It's also one of the most powerful naval units as well, because it can hover over water. Looks like the 2 Ythilthas, yeah, once again another Ythiltha from Wish is here to do the job of the first one. The Fat Boy really needs to sort out his pathing, because right now he's walking to, or rolling directly towards death in the form of the yet another chicken. That's been like 4 chickens by now out from Wish, right? He's not building any more though, which is interesting. Another Billy Blast connects against a whole bunch of Percivals, no doubt. Jenstad is probably going to be really sad about that, because yeah, it's really hard to protect yourself from Billy Nukes when you are, when you've got mobile units. The only way to protect them is basically to step aside. That can be quite complicated because you don't really know where the nuke is going until it lands. And yes, as expected, one more Ythiltha dies. One more Ythiltha dies, but the Fat Boy gets killed, and now Angry Jelly's base is under threat. The Ythiltha could theoretically reach those power generators as well as the strategic missile defense. It's not gonna happen because there is an opposing chicken by Blast once again. But it could have happened, and that could spell serious disaster for Team 2. I'm not entirely sure if Team 1 is building any sort of nukes though. I don't see any. Yeah, Wish only has strategic missile defense, is currently busy upgrading what looks like advanced resource allocation system, I would imagine. It's not going anywhere though, it's literally just not going. Yeah, probably because he only has Tech 1 engineering suite on his commander. But he has now started work on a Tech 3 artillery piece, Disruptor, right here. If the enemy team doesn't counter that with anything, it could do some serious damage to their bases. And for now, it looks like they aren't trying to counter it with anything, because yeah, there is an Awasa experimental bomber being built by Blast. There is a megalith just completed by Madenti. But those don't really counter an artillery piece that can shoot across the entire map, Yeah, if we select this artillery piece right now, yep, see, its maximum range doesn't even appear on the map. It literally can shoot anything, anywhere. except within the small yellow circle. It can't shoot anything within the base of Team 1, but that's not going to be a concern. So the Filtha of Blast and the Fat Boy of the Daily are now working together to dismantle those bricks and artillery. There's a whole bunch of factories already completed by Wish. Collecting, trying to reclaim the mass from the slain Yefilthas is not going to be too effective anymore because of this. Yep. This little chicken, or giant chicken I should say here, has already gotten himself the first rank of veterancy. And now this gigantic walker will keep walking forward, destroying all the factories, getting some more free experience. It won't be enough to level it up again, but it will be, you know, it will be a nice bonus. They do level up eventually, you know. The Fat Boy out from Jenstadt retreating, supported by a whole bunch of loyalists and bricks. It looks like No Fear has switched from reducing bricks to mostly loyalists, which is interesting. I guess he just wants to run the enemy Fat Boys down. We'll see if that works out or not. However, Jenstadt is now in possession of 2 Fat Boys and has already started work on another. The artillery piece of the disruptor from Wish has already been is nearing completion. It's been like, what hasn't been, like 2 minutes I was talking here. the artillery piece is already almost complete. What is going on? That is insanely fast. And he's even building 4 power generators at the same time. What is going on? Wish being an absolute machine here, constructing a massive super high cost not experimental, but a super high cost unit like it's nothing. Yeah, he's not even, like, his economy is not even winded. He still has 16,000 mass in the bank, by the way. Oh yeah, and speaking of mass, if we take a look at the economies, we can see that yes, Team 2 is ahead overall, but Wish has himself almost 600 mass per second, and no one on Team 2 is even close to that. So if Team 2 are all busy building their own stuff on their own, they will be building it a lot slower than if Wish wanted to build one thing. That is definitely cause for concern. Okay, that is not a very good move by Blast right now, flying over a whole heck of a lot of Tech 3 anti-air defenses. Yeah, Blast's air is basically gone at this point. It's not, it's... He just lost like half of his fighters for nothing there, by just flying over dangerous enemy territory. The Seraphim artillery once again proving to be the most powerful land unit, or one-off anyway. Even going near this Yefiltha and doing some serious damage to it. Even the Fat Boy is threatened by them, but it looks like they're fine for now. Snipers, however, walking way too far forward and getting killed by point defense turrets. That is a horrible mistake. Yeah, you can see they get like 2 shots by these turrets despite costing more. Definitely don't want to do that. Another Fat Boy and a Megalith here from Jenstadt and the No Fear will surely put a stop to the Yefiltha. I'm not entirely sure if they can deal with the enemy Fat Boy. Well, they probably can, because, you know, there are 2 of them versus 1 Fat Boy. As long as the Megalith takes the damage, the other Fat Boy can take care of this. Oh yeah, and yet another Fat Boy, this time out of Wish. And yes, the artillery piece is now up and firing. I wonder what it's firing upon. It doesn't really say. If I can select it and see for myself, I can see that it's targeting it's targeting Blast's base, and already making serious dents in the... Yep, there we go. Destroys a stealth generator. Destroys a whole bunch of build power that was building the Awasa. There, yes, of course there are now shield generators under construction by Blast to stop this artillery. Another arty says Trith. He's probably pinging somewhere. Well, it doesn't look like Team 2 are building any artillery pieces as we speak. They are building Novak satellites, however, but they aren't building them too quickly. So yeah, for now, the only counter to the artillery is shields. However, this Awasa bomber out from Blast could be a decent counter. It's not going for the artillery piece, though. It's just going to destroy some random SAM launchers. Is actually not even going to make it back alive. Yep, there we go. The Awasa goes down. At the very least, it goes down in friendly territory, so Blast will be able to reclaim it, or, you know, whoever else there is. Wally is actually here, switched his commander to the left side, to no doubt trying to put those Billy nukes to good use. I'm not entirely sure he will be able to, though, because, you know, there are Buzzkill tactical missile defense units already being constructed, and only more will go up as time goes on. The Yefiltha, the next Yefiltha of Blast, supported by the Megalith out from Madante. Finally, the Megalith making it to the front lines. The Filth will walk in and no doubt, yes, but destroy all of these SAM launchers, so it will be a lot harder, a lot easier for Blast to fly there. The eastern flank also looks like nothing is happening. The Fat Boy of Jenstad was killed, the other Fat Boy is still there. And there is also this weird blast crater that means probably, yeah, that probably means the Awasa was there and dropped a few bombs there. On that Fat Boy helped kill it, basically. Fat Boys for now just shooting some random engineers. No big deal. Wish's economy has actually gone down here, yeah, from almost 600 to 547. No one on the enemy team is still anywhere close though, so that's not that big of a concern. And his artillery piece can still do some serious work. He's actually started construction of another. As long as he keeps building more of those artillery pieces, that could be a lot of trouble for Team 2. Right now he doesn't really have the mass to afford them. But he will very soon, thanks to those Yethilthas that Blast has so graciously donated to him. It looks like Wally's commander could be in some trouble here. Yep, his transport goes down. Now he could be under some serious threat if the enemy megalith finds him. And Wish is already prepared for him anyway, with a ton of tactical missile defense units. There aren't quite as many on the other flank. Somehow all of the SAM launchers have survived, even though the Yethiltha was exploded right next to them. I have no idea how those survived, but he could definitely Billy nuke this right now. 2 tactical missile defense units aren't enough to stop a Billy nuke. I'm sure they will build more very shortly, but right at this moment he could definitely do it. And oh, he doesn't have one. What? Okay, yeah, it's a 0 out of 1, so he actually isn't even building them, or he's like barely building them. Mostly just, you know, moving his commander around to threaten the enemies. However, this could be some serious trouble because it looks like the enemy megalith is almost on his tail. The megalith will be in range very shortly and start firing upon. Yep, there we go. The commander needs to do some serious dodging. The megalith of Team 2 is currently retreating instead of attacking the opposing megalith, so basically Wally is dead right here. He has nowhere to run, his transport is down, and the megalith is faster, so it will only keep catching up. So this is the last shot right there. The megalith kills Wally. Yes, has been defeated by no fear. So now, yeah, the amount of players on the teams are now even. The megalith might die here, of course, which could mean potentially more mass for Team 2. But I feel like the megalith will die in friendly territory, so actually Wish will be the one to reclaim that. Which is not ideal for Team 2 by any means. Attempts to construct some Tech 2 artillery installations from Team 2 to defend against those Fat Boys have been futile so far, because there are 2 Fat Boys now and 2 artillery pieces won't stop them. The Monkey Lord of Team 2 of Matt Ente is also not doing too hot right now. He's being bombarded by attack. No, it's not. Wait, where are they going? What? I think the bombers are actually being sent against the snipers and other land units of whoever this is. Blast, right? Yeah. Snipers and other units of Blast, and that's not really doing anything. The Monkey Lord just dies to the Fat Boys. Yeah, he just couldn't get away from the Fat Boys. They just killed it just like that, for free, basically. Extreme sadness, but Team 2 is now producing those satellites. The first satellite, yeah, the first Novak satellite is now out, already harassing something. I'm not entirely sure what it's harassing. I think it wants to shoot those mass fabricators because, you know, they explode instantly and cause a chain reaction that kills all of the other mass fabricators as well. See, boom, less than a second from that laser beam, and already all of the fabricators are gone. Definitely need to prioritize a shield over these, my dude, because the Novaks definitely won't let you make that mistake again. It looks like, actually, Wesh's base is also being bombarded by artillery, so in fact Team 2 does possess 1 artillery piece. There we go, yeah, it's a Duke. Yeah, it's a Duke out from Blast. And unfortunately it's just 1 Duke fighting against 2 Disruptors. Cyber and Disruptors are a little bit more effective over a large area, but they're a lot less precise, so it could still take them a while to actually destroy these generators and whatnot. For now though, it does seem like Wish is holding on. Of course, you know that Novaks will put some serious dents into his economy because he's either not paying attention or doing something else entirely. At this point I would definitely like to see some support commanders out from both Wish and Blast. I could be just not seeing them. Let me see, actually. Do you have any support commanders whatsoever? It looks like you don't. Yeah, at this point, might definitely want to invest into mobile economy because, you know, your mass extractors will just keep getting destroyed here. Yeah, definitely feels like the right idea to actually build some support commanders with those resource allocation systems and, you know, put them to good use. There's a ton of Tech 3 shields all over this one artillery piece, so it looks like, yeah, it will take a while for them to destroy it. One disruptor shell actually lands on a generator, destroys that. But the shields are still up, not for long though. Oh, another 2 shield generators gone. Yeah, it looks like the Duke is actually about to be destroyed here, as long as he can actually land those shots on it. There are still 2 shields, one of them is almost up. Let's see if any more shots can land before. Nope. Yeah, see, that's the problem with the Cyber Disruptors. They're just so imprecise that, yeah, they keep missing their shells on one target. No matter how big the target is, the area of, oh my goodness, Mad Ante is teleported in, is destroying the disruptors as we speak. One disruptor almost goes down. He focuses on a generator, destroys one disruptor. Chain reaction destroys 2 with the Duke as well. The disruptors are all gone now. What an epic teleport in by Mad Ante. He will of course die immediately because of all these point defense turrets, but he has caused some serious damage. All of the artillery, all of the power of Wish just gone in a blink like that. I'm so glad I caught that. Wow, that was incredible. Very well played by Mad Ante. Yes, he dies, but all of his properties now go to Blast, which means Blast will have an even more powerful economy. The Duke is still up, somehow miraculously surviving, while all the artillery of Wish is now gone. And most importantly, the Novax is still pelting everything, and Wish just has lost a whole bunch of power right there. See, he's barely balancing power. It's teetering on a brink. And if, you know, a few more well-placed shots from the Duke will, will cause even more trouble. Because in that case, he could lose even more power generators like this one. This one is super threatened. He just shot that T3 pigeon near the PD, he lives longer. Oh. Well, yeah, probably, he could probably gain some veterans if he destroyed that quickly enough, but I guess he wasn't. But does it really matter though? I'm not entirely sure what Team 1 can do at this point. With so much damage being done to Wish's base, with 2 artillery pieces gone, and completely, you know, the base completely obliterated, and it will also continue, as we're about to witness. No, we aren't, but we were very close to witnessing the strategic missile defense of Wish being destroyed. I'm sure at this point it's not the only strategic missile defense. No, not quite. There is one here. There is one also, yeah. Basically every player on Team 1 has their own strategic missile defense. Oh, the explosion would have killed the engineers and probably, yeah, you're right, yeah, it wasn't about the veterancy, exactly, yeah. It wasn't about the veterancy, well, it was about the generator exploding and destroying the PD, right. That is absolutely correct. Thank you for pointing that out. And yes, also welcome, Boxeroo. I hope your day was going well, or has gone well, since it's evening now for you, so yes, I hope your day is going well, and I hope you enjoy your evening too. Meanwhile, three fat boys out from Jenstad, pulverizing everything that dares come near. Also one satellite out from Jenstad just to be more annoying. Of course, one satellite won't be enough to destroy like this artillery piece or really anything else. A strategic bombers being accumulated by Blast as we speak. He now has 17 of them in a relatively safe location where Wish really wouldn't want to fly, considering Wish doesn't have any air production anymore to speak of. For now, just more shields going up for Wish. His commander is being repaired by the hives though, which is probably not the smartest idea to do right now. Yeah, it needs to focus all the building efforts on the power, because power is a massive issue right now. The shields keep blinking dangerously. Oh no! Yeah, if the satellite attacks something valuable right now, it could definitely destroy that, but no, it was just targeting the shields all the time. Okay, yeah, so finally the power situation has been rectified. Not enough shields now though. Yeah, movement pings going out. What? Who's this? Ha! Blast just writes ha on the... I wonder what that was about. Did she like lose all those bombers right there or what? No, the bombers are still there. There are also 2 donuts. Yeah, it should definitely be... I should have pointed out a long time ago. There are 2 experimental flying fortresses out from Blast now. Actually 3 as we speak. So he switched from Awasa production to Tsar production. from doing weird alien stuff to just baking, you know, producing those delicious, nutritious donuts with very wonderful force field glazing. The donuts are, for now, mostly just taking shots from the volcanoes. Nothing too special going on there. Actually, I'm pretty sure the volcanoes aren't the volcano isn't hitting the donuts at all. It felt like it should have hit them there, but it didn't. Okay, maybe it just didn't do enough damage for me to actually see. Yes, Wesh's commander is still not doing much, just standing there, helping the engineers build the shield generators. Of course, should be extremely careful with those because, you know, power balance is extremely important right now. The Duke is, the Duke is of course still working, still shooting somewhere. I'm actually curious now where exactly it's shooting. It's I can't tell. Okay, No Fear has been defeated by Angry Daily. Okay. Yep, Angry Daily has now built 3 Novak satellites and just focuses focuses No Fear like nothing, like not a big deal at all. The satellites will now focus their efforts on the opposing Novaks and then most likely find the last remaining commander of this team, which is Jenstad, because Wesh decided he's had enough and just control K's out of the game. Yes, the ground forces out from Angry Daily still pushing. Yep, there we go. Ground forces are still pushing into the middle, and Jenstad realizes that he's also pretty much gone at this point because the donuts are arriving as well as the megaliths, and just, yes, control K is out of the game. The replay is over. The desync doesn't matter because, yeah, the game is pretty much over anyway. So I hope you enjoyed that wonderful replay of Supreme Commander Forged Alliance being played and watched using Supreme Commander Forged Alliance Forever client. Yeah. Had to stretch there a little bit. Alright, let's see if we can find a game to play. Or if we should just go and cast some more. This one's pretty good. Basically it's the same players, except there are 6 per team now. 21 minutes. And yeah, you can see it's tabula rasa, except it's not flooded, there isn't that much water. So that's pretty cool, but yeah, let's go and try to find a game to play. All people, 800 plus settings. Yeah, but this guy is like, okay, this guy is 1500 and there's Ikigami who is 1800. I don't think I should join that. Well, maybe I should, but I'll wait until at least there are more people like me. Astro shop is going for a test. There's 1v1 for noobs. I would kind of feel bad for if I destroy this guy completely, I would feel really bad, so I don't want to do that right now. See if we can find any other. What is this? 1111? What does this mean? Well, the average rank is too low. Yeah, you know what? I'd rather not risk my rank points with this one. Especially considering it looked like they were already full. There's a... oh. Interesting. There is a Gap game being hosted by Marcus. I thought Marcus only played Siddons. I guess maybe he switched to Gap now. I don't know. Ugh. Yeah, this game is way higher rated, so I really don't care where they put me. I hope it's not an important position like Air or Eco. Because I'll definitely mess that up big time. Well, who knows, maybe I won't. If those guys aren't like Air players or Gap players, then maybe... then maybe we're good, but... you can never be quite sure with these guys. Refaffing says Flagan Saket. Okay, what am I right now? I'm middle. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, looks like my event history on the right side of the screen is also fairly well placed. Not actually covering any information, which is nice. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, I was gonna do this. Mad beatboxing. Who knows? Maybe I should introduce a a beatboxing channel point redemption eventually. Actually, let me see. Yeah, fix tree groups when they split. What? Okay, I wanted to see one of the latest patches, but it looks like this isn't the correct patch. Hotfix, yeah, it's a hotfix. Where is the real one? Oh. Can I see the release date? Apparently not. Let me see what's here. So land. Zithui, build time, 180 to 270, what? Whoa. Whoa, wait a second. 180 to 74? Okay. Oh, what? 270? 180 to 270, wow, that's insane. Build cost energy. Titans build time, yeah, okay. Titans being a little bit easier to make. Titans and Loyalists, both of course. Loyalist adds 1.5 seconds stun to the slow firing weapon, affecting units up to and including Tech 2. Oh! They can stun Tech 2 point defense turrets now. Wow, that's insane. That is a big change actually. Am I... No, I'm not in the way of anybody, so... let me keep reading then. Land Scouts. Reduce the aggro range while on assist attack move. Okay. Build time 60, well. Oh wait, those are scouts, not labs. I thought they buffed labs again. No, these are just scouts. Moo. Build cost energy less energy maintenance cost 1. 1. Okay then. It's basically just nominal to make sure that it, you know, that this is just to ensure that it stops working when you're power stalling. Otherwise, you know, basically just saying requires energy to run, except it actually should be true. If it was 0, I think that wouldn't be true anymore. No stun to buildings for loyalists on the units. Wait, but it says exclude. I am dumb. It says excluding navy and structures. I thought it said including for some reason. Okay, never mind me. Yeah, okay. Well, yeah, stunning Tech 2 units with just shots is still cool though. Have a distinct difference between them and Titans now. That, you know, they both have their own unique advantages rather than Titans just being flat out bitter. Spirit, build cost energy 40 to 60. Aeon Scout got nerfed. Did that really need to happen? What? Oh, whoops. Keep clicking out of it by accident. Sorry about that. Yeah. Weird, okay. Selen. Energy maintenance cost 0 to 1. Stealth wait time 1 to 3. Wait time? Does that mean like it won't go? I guess it won't go into stealth until this 3 seconds are up. Okay. Vision and radar range are now multiplied by 0.6 when entering cloak mode. Oh, so yeah, when it's cloaked, it's like it can see further. That's pretty cool. That's a nice little, you know, if you've got the APM, you can definitely take a huge advantage out of that. Lab, slightly increase the hitbox. Okay, good. Now you can actually hit them with tanks, unlike what was previously happening. Fire beetle, increase the health. Finally, they're buffing fire beetles. That's nice. I don't think anyone will use them still, but you know, it's a nice thought at least. Explosion radius larger, max acceleration larger. Turn rate faster. Reduce detonation trigger distance when manually attacking a unit. Oh, so they will detonate closer to enemies when they're manually attacking. Okay, cool. Revert the weapon from a beam type to a projectile type to prevent misses while leading targets. Okay. Here. Take one. Okay, yeah, there's still not everyone in the party. T1 transports. Add dummy weapons, which allows units inside to focus the targets. Okay. I guess this is, yeah, basically you can order your transport to attack something, and then the labs on board will attack that instead of something else, I guess. Scorcher. Damage. Increased damage. Initial damage reduced. Muzzle salvo delay. What?
Group formed.
Wait, what? Initial damage. Oh, okay, so when the bombs are just dropped and explode, that will do less damage, but it will do more damage over time. Okay, and then muzzle salvo delay. Is it like, I guess it will release the bombs slightly earlier than before. Notha bombers, health nerfed. Was that really warranted? Well, okay. Whatever you say, I guess. I'm sorry I keep clicking out, but I really don't want to get kicked because I didn't X in time. Soul Ripper. Add stealth at minus 600 energy main. Are you serious? Are you serious? They added stealth to the Soul Ripper. What? What? Stealth. Added stealth to the Soul Ripper. What? Imagine that thing just randomly popping out of the fog right next to you when you've never noticed it before. My god. It's gotta be horrifying. I mean, I'm sure that's not actually a big deal in like high rank games because, you know, they scout and stuff, but damn. At low ranks it's gonna be quite a shocker, which is funny because there's, yeah, shocker right next to this, but Revenant. Damage radius reduced. Energy cost increase because your Revenants are the best bombers, of course. Shocker. Damage reduced. Oh, radius increased, okay. As a 3-second stun of units up to and including Tech 3, yeah. Like the Tech 1 Aeon bomber. They decided to do the same thing with Tech 3. Fair, fair. Do we still have... Oh yeah, we have everybody. Let's see if we can... Opti. I don't know about Opti, but yeah, okay. Here to you. Okay, Shocker. Yes, Syntha. Syntha is the Tech 3 Seraphim bomber, yep. Less damage, larger radius as well. Same thing as the Shocker. Ambassador, more damage but less radius. Interesting enough. Double the amount of mass skill required to vet. Oh yeah, so it's gonna be a lot easier to shoot them down now. Okay. Fair enough. Less advantage of rushing Tech 3 air super quickly. Okay. Shimmer. Better match the EMP radius to the damage radius. Shimmer is the T1 Aeon bomber, right? Yeah, I think so. Jester. Fix the bug where it would not do damage to any moving units. What? Ah, yeah, I heard about that actually. There was like this weird bug where, yeah, it's less like a bug and more like if the enemy unit was constantly moving, then gestures would constantly be missing. Well, good to know. It's harder to do now, I guess. Navy. UEF destroyer. Turret yaw. What? Turret yaw range. Turret yaw speed. What? No idea what that means, but I guess this is better for the UEF destroyer. Torpedo firing cycle adjusted to combat torpedo defense better. Okay. Cybern destroyer. Turret yaw range. Same thing. Increased for the Cybern but reduced for the Aeon. So I guess they're buffing UEF and Cybern destroyers, but nerfing the Aeon ones. I also like how they don't give the names. They don't give the names to the ships. Like they gave names, you know, all of the changes for the air and land are with names, but not. Yeah. All changes for land and air are with names for the proper names, but not. Retard moron. Okay, let's go back to reading, but yeah. The ships don't have names here, what is what I was trying to say. Torpedo firing cycle adjusted to combat torpedo defense better. Atlantis fixed the AA behaving in a way inconsistent with the stats. Adjust the stats to preserve the current balance, huh? Okay, well. Guess that's just a bug fix. Kernel drones now have higher selection priority than buildings. I didn't know that wasn't the case before. Okay. UEF T3 sonar add jamming. Oh, yeah. To keep in the theme of the UEF having jamming on a lot of things like the frigate and the Sparky. Probably something else that I'm forgetting. A Paragon added a 100,000 E storage, so it also not only it helps you produce more energy, it also helps you hold more energy now. Cool. Take 1 point defense, adjust the hitboxes and bones of the PDs to make the wall PD template behave the same way for each faction. Fair enough, because yeah, the PD properties should be mostly identical for all factions. That was the original intention. I'm pretty sure. Tech 4 artillery's range is normalized to 4,000 Maver range. So that applies to the Scathis and the Salvation, which apparently had shorter range than before. Cyber ACU stealth upgrade massively increased energy cost. Wow. And the mass cost too. Build time. Ooh. Because it provides 2,000 extra health. Okay. I see. Seraphim ACU region field upgrade now provides region to the ACU itself 10 HP per second for the first and 20 for the second. Now uses different region floor values for what? Now uses different region floor values for units depending on their tier. Basic tier, region floor, advanced tier. Okay. So basically the region can never be less than that, is what I'm getting from this. Yeah, the region can never... Connection timed out, but... Okay, whatever. Oh yeah, it's just gone. I think he rehosted, actually. Well, let's go for the crater. I don't know. At least the crater is more likely to be faster than the other thing, so...
Group formed.
It's alright, I suppose. Oh, yay. We got more A and Z friends here. That's nice. It's always great. Not too many people in matchmaking queue, so there is very high chance that I won't actually match. Okay, see, when you get people from Australia, Europe, and United States, that is that's where it gets a little bit complicated. Let's hope that everybody has good connection. Anyway, moving on. Oh, contributors: Tagada, Patrick, Uveso, and Jip. Okay. Cool. I suppose we should keep those changes in mind, so yeah. The biggest ones are like massive nerfs to Seraphim artillery, although that will make it cheaper, you know, it will make it cost less per second, I'm pretty sure. So it's not entirely a nerf. It's kind of a buff when you've got, you know, a small economy and are trying to produce a lot of these. Very good buffs to loyalists, especially. Yeah. Trying to buff the fire beetles again. Not sure if that's gonna do anything. Less damage, yeah, less damage for the UEF bomber. Less immediate damage, but more damage over time. Soul Ripper Stealth, I'd really like to see how that works out. Soul Ripper Stealth, I still can't believe they did that. Damn. Yeah, some minor adjustments to the bombers, making the radius smaller for UEF and Cybran, but making the damage bigger. The opposite, doing the opposite for Aeon and Seraphim. Yeah. What seems like minor balance adjustments for... Come on. Stop yawning. Yeah. It's relatively small balance adjustments for all destroyers of all factions. For all destroyers of all factions, and then... And then also, yeah, UFT3 sonar jamming. And then, yeah, massive change to the Cybran ACU. Nice cock. What? What? What are you talking about? Thanks. I have no idea what these people are about. Or what they are on, at any rate, but yeah, it looks like we've got a better chance to play this creator game than we've got to play the gap game, so whatever. At least it should end faster, right? Oh god. Oh. Damn. Really feels like I haven't got enough sleep. Will you look? Can I suck? Okay, you know what? I do not wish to participate in this conversation. So I'll just go ahead and do some other stuff in the meantime, like downloading replays to watch. Go in folder, there we go. Yeah. I'll just, be over here downloading some replays. Doing my stuff and things. While that conversation is happening. Okay. Okay. Have we got any more interesting... Oh, the game is full. That's nice. No BDSM, please. Okay. Have I downloaded this one already? Oh, this one has Sid in it. That might be a treat to watch. We'll see. Yep, very nice. Alright, so what faction do I even pick here? Should we pick Aeon? Should we pick Seraphim? Should we pick UEF? No, everybody is UEF. You shouldn't do that, probably. Or maybe more Cybran. Yeah, you know what? The other Cybran is on the opposite team, so why not? That guy just got randomly kicked. I also have no CPU with this new guy, which is a little bit of a concern. Okay, so yeah, this is the rich creator. 90% balance does sound pretty good. Why do they keep... Why does he keep kicking them? I'm not entirely sure. Well, okay, you know what? I'm guessing this guy has pretty good CPU considering he's got 300 games and 1100 rank points, so let's not bring it up. It's not too big of a deal. 76% balance is a little bit of a big deal though. Can we... Well, okay. If you say so. Crazy, can you re-FAF? Oh. Okay. Let's wait for this guy to re-FAF. And then hopefully we can finally start playing. Because I've got like an hour left in my stream. I would have normally, you know, spent more time, but I feel like I will really need to go before then. Oh, this guy's taking a while to refaf though. It's a little bit weird. Let's go and there's like, oh yeah, there's like, there were 3 attempts by these guys to start the Tabula Rasa match. Zlo versus Lazy Avina. Oh. Crotalus Bureus. Interesting name. They'll last like 14 minutes though. Okay, I'm not gonna wish this one. Bored. Okay, Чувак, это Гепчик. Nice names. 1600. Okay, yeah, the game is full now, so. Hello. Welcome back. Well, it's still 76%. And I'm not entirely sure who this is in favor of. But I guess I should build a Monkey Lord one way or another. Yeah, it's the super rich creator. GL, say I, then boom, 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 and go help with the hydros. 5, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. And then we'll work from there. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure about this Lagarino. Well, I guess this is our life now. Reg Hosit. Shit. What? What? What does that mean? I can't move at all now. GG easy, what? Wait, is the other guy staying? Because that would be really funny.
Commander under attack.
What, is this gonna be a 1v1 creature now? Or... okay, I suppose I should send out all the engineers to claim these spots. That's why the heck not? Yep. I don't think... yeah, that guy either didn't realize what happened or he's just like, yeah, whatever, I'm playing anyway. Good for you, I suppose. In this case, I'll probably need more engineers before I go for that first scout. And yeah, you will then need to build power like mad. Yep, this guy's staying and playing. Okay, let's make it a 1v1, I suppose. Yeah, last engineer goes here and of course builds me a radar. Goes here and builds like all of this stuff. Then another radar. This and this and this. Yeah, this guy should just build like ding, 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 tons and tons of factories, because we need to spend that mass somehow, you know. Yeah, I'm not yet entirely sure why this guy is still playing, but whatever. In that case, I'll play too. It's gonna be a very exciting 1v1 creator match. Okay, there we go, the first scout is out. See what the guy is up to. Where is my scout going? It's going in some random direction. I don't even freaking know. That's okay though, we can like build... Yeah, we can start upgrading like 7 mass extractors at once. That's fun. Actually, no, you go here and... Yeah, you need to help with the other thing. Say that. Okay, cool. You can now help with this. Hey, you know what? I might have... Yeah, I think I might have miscalculated slightly when I... Yep. These things definitely go first, because we won't have enough energy otherwise. Yep. Yeah, looks like he is being slightly more successful in terms of energy. Which is a little bit worrisome, but that's fine. Should be able to see everything here, right? Well, they can't even shoot the scout, that's funny. That is really funny, actually. Can we get more energy, please? Apparently not. Ha ha ha. It really looks like this guy isn't occupying those extractors too well. Problem, of course, being that I am not occupying the hydro plants too well. Come on. Just build it already. Oh yeah, right. I should be building those as well. That was a little bit reckless. Right. Oh, whoops. Oh, plus 69 mass. Okay. Nice. Okay, let's start upgrading 5 at once. Yep, that's actually not gonna do anything. That's nice. Yep, we still need way more engineers building energy because we are not... Our energy reserve is still quite full. Yeah, also we need to... Oh, not full, sorry, I meant... Yeah, we need to start building those storage units, right? Yep. For some reason my engineer ignored one of the extractors, which was interesting. Oh, hello. I would like my commander to move, please. Thank you.
Commander under attack.
Okay, so yeah, considering this guy has tons of artillery and I only have mantises, I'm actually at an advantage here. Just need to not let my commander die and we should be cool. Uh-huh.
Commander under attack.
Yep, see?
Commander under attack.
I'm hearing bombers now, but yeah, those won't really matter.
Commander under attack.
Okay, yeah, these need to be working as well. Oh, whoops, sorry. I meant this.
Commander under attack. Commander under attack.
Are we actually just dead here? That would be really funny, wouldn't it? I don't think so, though. I think we should be relatively okay for now. Yeah, we should be... Ah, there's tons more. That's cool. Yeah, okay, we're making this stuff and that stuff and all other kinds of stuff. Can we? Yeah, we need to. I should probably. Oh yeah, you know what? I should probably be making some extra air factories too.
Commander under attack.
Why are you bombing my commander? You do realize it's going to accomplish precisely nothing, don't you? Well, I guess it really doesn't. Okay.
Commander under attack.
If we keep these in a tight group, I feel like it should be cool. We'll see though. These are upgrading, right? No? Ah. Can't even friggin' tell.
Commander under attack.
Hello? Can we stop losing our commander to random nonsense, please?
Commander under attack.
And looks like we're just alright. Alright, yo, there we go, the first engineered. That should finally solve our power problems. My god, are we getting some serious power problems. Yeah, so this will just make scout fire TNT. There we go.
Under attack.
Same thing here, scout TNT. Okay, you guys build me another. Actually, you know what? This one will just make engineers infinitely. That's cool. Good morning, Real Foolish Sage. Welcome. I'm glad to see you here. We're playing some more Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. We are engaged in quite an interesting match here indeed. Where we are currently, we've got way more resources than we know what to do with, essentially. Have we got any more? Okay, yeah, we can queue up these as well as these. Hello? Someone stop these bombers, please. Thank you. The commander, yeah, the commander should probably be going for a stealth upgrade here. Really wish you'd let me finish my friggin' upgrades. Oh, whatever. Right, you guys can probably go and, yeah, assist the factory, actually. Okay, somehow I've still not got enough energy, even with all that. Yeah, my guys aren't even reclaiming anything because, you know, who needs reclaim when you've got... Yeah, looks like he's got Tick 2 air now. I should probably be going for that as well, right? Mm-hmm. Right, we can... Please finish this, thank you. Oh, hello, gunships. Is this your plan to destroy me? Use gunships?
Commander under attack.
But my commander is already half health. It's not gonna work. You know, and we almost got stealth too, which will make it even harder for you to do anything. Yep, there we go. Really wish my interceptors would target these properly though. That would definitely help. Hello? Can we please get rid of these gunships, or are we gonna just die like idiots? Help?
Commander under attack.
Dude, what's happening? I've got like a million interceptors here and they are just refusing to attack these. What? Okay, there we go. Very cool. Well, there is more coming. That's fine, we can deal with those. Okay, at this point I've got so much... Yeah, I've got so much mass I don't know what to do with that anymore. Yeah, no, at this point we should probably just stop... yeah, go straight for Tech 3 land, actually. Start building loyals, as well as some of these. Yeah, all the engineers will of course go through here. I feel like I can, yeah, queue up like 3 extractors at once. Pretty sure that won't hurt. And yeah, one of these needs to be dedicated to producing artillery. Actually more like 2 of these, because yeah, at this point our position is definitely secure. This one is attacking nothing. Interesting. Okay. Okay, let's build a few air staging facilities as well. Yeah, like I literally don't know what to do with my mass. Storage ain't being built too quickly either, so... Well, let's go build more storage. Good thing this guy still hasn't figured out that, you know, tanks beat artillery. Right, Tech 2 done on the commander. Let's just surround the commander with a couple shields. I think that's a good idea. There's a Janus bomber that's literally just flying in. Nice. Oh, okay, you know, Janus bombers won't actually do anything, so that's cool. Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like we're losing mass, but we really aren't. We're just... Okay, yeah, there we go. Take 3 engineers. Now let's build some of these. At that point, we should probably be good to go. Just end the game. For some reason, this guy isn't building anything besides Tick 1 land spam, while we've already got ourselves Tick 3 air. Okay. Oh, la, la, la. Okay, no, actually, boom, and then boom. They're being attacked by something. I have no idea what that is. At this point, we can queue up this radar for Tick 3. For sure. Okay, they aren't being attacked, we're just... Yeah, okay, cool. Tick 3 engineers, or Tick 2 engineers can probably help these guys out as well. Yeah, okay, let's start making Tick 3 air now. I feel like I should be way far, yeah, I feel like I should be super far ahead on eco in comparison to that guy. Oh, there you go, there was our first Tick 3 air scout, that's nice. And yeah, then these guys should just start building a Monkey Lord, probably. Or even a Soul Ripper, not entirely sure. Oh, who's this? What are these? Hello? Oh, these are Janus bombers, okay, that's cool. They are targeting our land factories for some reason. The sad part is that, one, they know about the Monkey Lord, and two, our land factory for some reason has never finished. Yep. So where is our Strat Bomber? I can't really tell. Okay, shield here, then Monkey Lord. You guys can keep working on that. What do I even spend this mass on? Holy cow. Are there more Janus bombers? What? Yep. I've got my Omni sensor now. I should probably protect, you know what? Let's grab these guys and build like a shield here with a couple hives. Okay, where's my Strat Bomber? Yeah, we've got one Strat Bomber, that's cool. Let's go and bomb that thing straight away, shall we? Interceptors. There we go, very nice. I'm still gaining so much mass. I really don't know what to do with that. Let's try to upgrade these, I guess. Oh my goodness, it's getting ridiculous. What? Excuse me. Why am I suddenly losing like 1 trillion energy per second? That's not good. That's unacceptable, actually. Go build another power generator in this case. I don't know. Then come back to the Monkey Lord. I don't freaking know, my dude. Okay, is my bomber still alive? Yes, it is. If we destroy the headquarters, I think it should be game over, essentially. There we go, one Hydro Gun. And yeah, I'm also not entirely sure how this guy is able to make, you know, air at all, considering how little... Oh, crap. Considering how little energy he actually has. I mean, look at my base, I've got like tons, and I still can't actually, you know, still not enough. It's like one engineer building that monkey lord forever. It's nice. Loyalists need to be controlled extremely efficiently here because they're the most important unit. Is my bomber still up? Yep. Actually got 2 now. Yep, most important, just keep the loyals alive, we should be good. Now it's time to attack, okay. Commander should go back here and stand underneath the shield. These should be working now, right? Yep. Okay, I got his air factory, nice. Okay. Yeah, so this game was extremely weird. First of all, I was overflowing mass the whole game. And there wasn't any way for me to stop that, besides you know, going into a horrible power stall, which is way worse. But yeah, normally when you play on Astro Creator, normally you are whatchamacallit. Normally when you play on Astro Creator, it's a 3v3 or 4v4 or something like that, but we played it as a 1v1 because everybody else is disconnected. Yeah, so if we do this, then do a little bit of this. Okay, yeah, so what I want to do was to go here, show replay folder. And then I want to copy all the replays that I've just posted and then paste them into that folder. Boom, there we go. Yes, so if I go to local replays now, I should see all of these. Yep, there they are, nice. The one I wanted to see though is, yeah, I just wanted to see the result of this one game here. I got 9, well that's nothing. That was not worth it at all. But I mean, I had to play it because, you know, if I lost then... Or I had to try hard to win, because if I lost then I would have lost a ton of points, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so what do we do? Do we go for another creator? Do we go for another matchmaking game? Or do we... Well, there are 5 people in the matchmaking queue, so we should have a pretty good chance of actually having at least one matchmaking game. Yeah, also, Foolish Sage, if you're still here, I've got some of this now. New emotes for everyone to use. I don't know, I think these should be like follower emotes or something like that, but yeah. I'm not sure if you can use them or not, but yeah, they're there, so I suppose that's a plus. They'll probably be replaced in the future, or, you know, I'll use I use emotes with better, I was gonna say resolution, but I meant like better color scheme, maybe. But yeah, for now you should be able to see these. At least, because I am seeing them on my phone. Which I wouldn't be able to if they weren't there. I don't think they are available on my Discord as of right now. I will need to look at that later. Okay, they are subscriber only. I see. Okay. I thought there was like a thing called follower emotes that every follower could use. I'll have to look into that as well sometime soon. Oh, match found. Okay, yep. Like I said, if there are like 6 people in the queue, then you usually do find a match. Let's see who we're up against here. And I think that will be the last match of the stream. Then I'll either cast one game or... yeah, probably just cast one. Been really enjoying playing ladder lately. Oh crap, it's a... oof. Alright, so it's a gigantic map. And I don't even feel like I can... yeah, I should be reaching these. But then after that, I should step slightly forward. Actually, never mind, that's a bad idea because they aren't... yeah, because they're out of reach, of course. Or, I mean, we don't have a hydro nearby, that's what I was trying to say. Should probably be building this one first, but that's okay. Let's go like 1, 2, 3. Tank scout, 1 tank scout, and then just build engineers like infinitely. Yeah, and after that, probably make like 4 more generators, and then an air factory. Need to make that ASAP. And then yeah, we'll see from there. Okay, let me turn off the background music. Leave only in-game music. Also, this generator placement might be slightly inappropriate because, you know, this factory isn't this important. Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's send 1 engineer straight through here. Gonna build some stuff on the way, reclaim some stuff, of course. And then, go here, build like 1 factory. This. Wait, no. No, that's actually a bad idea. I should just be building these instead. Also reclaiming. Also, there's another engineer is already out, so I should take care of that. Let's go and yeah. You know what, let's go grab me this. It's 390. Yeah, that's cool. Then go grab me this and then build stuff here. Reclaim all of this. Yeah, I think that's a slightly better idea. Yeah, we need a little bit more energy. Which we can... I guess we can get it from this, right? I'll actually prioritize the energy stuff next over the mass, even like so, because yeah, this map is gigantic, so there's plenty of mass to go around, but there's not enough energy. There is never enough energy. Okay, now you can probably, you know what, let's go here, build this, and then this and this, and then some more of these. Okay, another engineer is out. This one should probably... this one should probably be helping, actually. Help the commander, yep. Need scout, interceptor, transport, like yesterday. There we go. Then scout, 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 bomber, scout, bomber, scout, bomber. Yeah, those early builds are extremely important to make sure that you've got all the stuff you need. Right, there's a scout. Let's send it through here and then through here. Oh my god, are you serious? What? The worst possible time to lag, of course. How else could it possibly have gone? We are out of energy for some reason. We are no longer out of energy. It's nice. The lurk is waiting for real work to hunt some caffeine. Okay, okay. Yes, please, by all means, go ahead and do so. I'll always be happy to see you. Send the interceptor in the other direction. Because yes, of course we will. Come on, finish that hydro already. Yep, there we go. Hydro is done. We still somehow don't have enough. Yeah, we do now have enough for the transport. No, I mean... airdrop him here. And the commander should now start walking in the opposite direction. Alright, next engineer should probably just... yeah, we should start building energy like yesterday. We start building tons of energy. Because energy is very important, of course. Can you stop lagging so hard, please? Thank you. You help build, you go and collect some other stuff, I suppose. Okay. Oh yeah, you can build infinitely now. You know what? I'll probably... oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I'll probably build like 2 more air factories in advance, because I know air is kind of important on large maps like this as well. Okay, look, our stuff has arrived. Mm-hmm. Okay, the tanks are... yes, the tanks are protecting. Very nice. This guy doesn't seem to be building any sort of transportation or anything. That's weird. Okay, let's fly a scout straight over his base then. Yeah, okay, this will just build tank, la la la. Engineer. Cool, cool, cool. Can you stop? God. Stupid lags. Well, that's cool. The enemy engineer isn't reclaiming anything, so... we should just be able to do what we want. That's cool. Let's actually bring a couple more engineers to this island since he's contesting. If that helps or not. Okay, very cool. For some reason there is still a scout flying over our base. No idea what that's about. Alright, very cool, very cool. You thought you could do that with a lab, you naive goose. Build an anti-air turret so he can't really land here anymore. It's time to upgrade more mass extractors, I say. Okay, you guys, you know what? You help me build a few energy storage units in some places. Okay, so is our enemy is UEF, right, UEF, okay. I see, nice. For some reason he's still not occupying these other expansions. Also, yeah, we should be... We'll probably be expecting guests soon, so let's start building some factories. Oh, we're still kind of short on energy, actually. Interesting. Are these just labs? What? Okay. Sending labs at me for some reason. Also, it looks like there's still no radar in this location, which is really weird because I do remember asking for one. So all right, Commander, you're here. Good. 1 1 2 1 1 2 1. Roll, I guess. Yeah, your one tank isn't gonna cut it, excuse me. One tank versus a million labs, it's a little bit of a tall order, I'd say. Really sad that we still don't have enough energy, but okay, I guess we should like cut the interceptors in this one by like half. Who's that? It's moving relatively slowly, is that the commander? Yep, it's actually the commander. Okay. Okay, so then engage.
Commander under attack.
I don't think this guy realizes what's happening, so that's cool. This one will also be making engineers. No big deal. Bad part is, of course, that I don't have any overcharge. So I might want to hold off on this.
Commander under attack.
Microing the bomber slightly better so it can actually help us out there. Why are you here though? It's quite unfathomable to me, to be honest.
Commander under attack.
See, if we can harass the enemy commander into the water, I'll count that as a win already. Okay, so which master structures could be safe enough to upgrade? I think this one could be, right?
Commander under attack.
What? Okay, here we go. For some reason my commander stopped moving, which gave the enemy commander the opportunity to retreat. That's cool. That's cool. We're gonna... Oops. Yep, we still need more. We still need more energy before we can do that. Yeah, the energy situation is in fact quite sad. Okay, why are you so far up? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, you know what, let's bring those slightly back. So maybe our artillery can get more shots in, or something. The engineer. Boom, 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 boom. Radar. This and this. Okay, do we have any scouts? Yes, let's send the scouts through here. Because we literally have no idea what this guy's doing. Okay. Ooh, sorry about that. Like more interceptors here, we can send them in the other direction. Maybe we should build like a 1 PD here. We'll see. That is actually quite a lot of enemies. It seems like our opponent has spammed a ton of factories like mad. We'll see if that actually works out for him or not though. So far, it sure seems like it isn't. Oh no, I'm still... God damn it. Overflowing a million mass once again, that's never a good look. Have we... Yes, okay, we have in fact produced a metric ton of engineers, so these should go here. Okay. That's gonna start making mass storage. I feel like it's way actually like way past the time we did that. So yeah. Right, have we got any more engineers? That's not an engineer. Any more engineers? Oh yeah, there's one. So give me power. GG. Okay. All right, that's cool. All right, sure. Oh, he was right there too with the. I probably could have finished him off with a few torpedo bombers as well, but yeah, you can see throughout the entire game, basically my advantage was just mounting and mounting, and his was, you know, his was getting depleted slowly but surely. But yeah, what I was gonna do, let's go to local replays, and yeah, let's see this replay, because this one's relatively short, right? Yeah, let's watch this one. And that's gonna be it for today. So please join me as we watch yet another replay that is sure to be amazing, considering there are 1600s involved. Wouldn't expect any less of them, but the most amazing plays you've ever seen. Right, so this is being played as a 7 versus 7, I want to say. And yes, I am correct in that once again. This one's called Ayzee Open. We've already watched this one before, but we can, you know, always can do so again. No problem whatsoever. This one has 43,000 reclaim on it. So not too shabby. Definitely enough for every player to get going, I would say. But without further ado, let's go ahead and start introducing our players. So yes, first and foremost, in the green corner, on Team 1, we've got ourselves I Want to Die. What an amazing name. At 2100 rank points, so one of the highest rated players in this match. Yes, playing Aeon in lurid green, going first land, and then no doubt going for a Hydro Rush, like I imagine most players in this game will do. Moving to the east, we've got Big Bang at 1800 rank points, playing UEF in Cyanide Cyan, going first land. Further still towards the middle, we've got ourselves Avaran at 1700 rank points, playing Seraphim. In, what is this one? Lime Green, yes, Lime Green, going first land as well. Past the Zero Meridian, on this particular map. Further still to the east, we've got ourselves Trith, who we've already seen today, playing UEF, yes, at 1600 rank points, playing UEF in Elephantine Grey, going first land. His teammate, who is going to be protecting the middle right section, or middle east section I should say, is going to be No Fear 555, once again another name we've seen already, at 1800 rank points, playing Aeon in Vivacious Violet, going first land. The furthest player of Team 1 to the east is going to be Wish, this time at 1700 rank points, so yeah, I guess he's lost a couple of them rank points as he was playing that evening. Yes, playing Cybran in Halibor and Orange, going first land. And last but not least, for Team 1, we've got ourselves Kavat at also 1800 rank points, playing Cybran in Baby Blue and going first land, but no doubt very soon we'll be going for air factories as well, in order to get Tech 3 Air online as soon as possible. In the yellow corner, on Team 2, we've got ourselves, starting with from the eastern flank, this time we've got the Wheelie. At 2400 rank points, the star player of this particular match, playing UEF in Spetsnaz Grey, going first land, and then no doubt will also be going for a Hydro Rush, like I said, just like everyone else. Next to him, we've got Ojo at 1800 rank points, also playing UEF, except this time only at only at 1800 rank points, and in a little bit of a nicer color if you ask me. This electric blue, I really like it, I can't lie. And also this guy is going for a first land, and actually going for at least one generator before going any further with anything else. Moving further towards the middle, we've got Sassin at 1600 rank points, the third UEF player already for Team 2, excuse me. Yes, playing UEF in Baby Pink, going first land. Crossing the middle meridian, we've got ourselves Seal Force at 1400 rank points. I'm pretty sure that's the lowest rated player on this map in general. I mean, yes, in this match, I should say. Playing Aeon in an amazing color called Ferrari Red, going first land. And yes, it looks like there is yet another green player here. There's like 4 of them in this match. Blast Chill, this time, yes, at 1800 rank points, playing also Aeon, and also going first land. So the left flank seems to be building up to be entirely Aeon for Team 2, as the last player on this flank, De Tendiards, is also Aeon, and also of course going first land. This person is at 1700 rank points, and will be playing in mellow yellow. And last but not least, for this particular match and for Team 2, we've got ourselves FTX Commando, our old friend that we have seen many times as well, playing UEF in Pontiff White, going first land. Heads up, says Sassin. I might be aggressive and die and full share my base to air or whoever. Okay. Thank you for warning us, I guess. But yes, that would be all the players out of the way. All the player introductions out of the way. So let's go and get started, shall we? It looks like, yes, there are already scouts coming out of certain players. Namely Avaran, already coming out of, yes, even before the engineers. I think he actually built the scout first before the engineer. And the commander is going there as well. Ooh, so aggressive. Yeah. Wants to grab the big rocks immediately, of course. I mean, I understand. Yeah, I also feel like that's probably a good idea. However, his engineers are kind of left to fend for themselves in the base. Having to do all of the things like build mass extractors and power generators and the hydro and additional factories. The commander won't be building any of that. It looks as though it's quite a popular strategy, at least with Team 1, because Big Bang is already doing the exact same thing, slightly further to the left. Meanwhile, I Want to Die, for example, is only sending an engineer out for now, preferring for the commander to build some more things before moving on instead. On the eastern flank, it looks like Team 2 might be, might be closer to the Middle Eastern reclaim, because Trith is deciding to actually help Avaran, and they are both going for the middle to reclaim as much as possible before anyone else arrives. Meanwhile, No Fear is only now coming out. His tanks are actually getting stuck on his commander. That's not a very good look, is it now? First bombers coming out, destroying only scouts so far. The bomber out from Ojo. So yes, Ojo and some other players are already having some Tech 1 air, being quite aggressive. So is Blast actually. Already destroying some of the valuable generators. Engineers are barely managing to get out of the way. The bomber will drop the bomb and miss completely because he wasn't paying attention. This is why I always prefer to target the bombers directly on units rather than, you know, doing things like that. Ground firing, because it's a little bit easier to do and doesn't require nearly as much attention. Gun range already going up for Seal Force, well, being extremely aggressive, already going for that gun upgrade, while clearly not having enough power. I guess he is, he was thinking, you know, since I'm not really going for an air factory, and I've already got some Tech 2 mass extractors, actually, that could allow me to already go for a gun. But it looks like he's slightly miscalculated. Oh, yep, there we go. So there's the energy he needed. He's still not unpausing the commander for some reason, though. Okay. Alright, there we go. Now he's unpausing the commander. Gun range already going up immediately for Blast as well, so Blast and Seal Force seem to be wishing to capitalize on the advantage of the Aeon commanders that allow them to get cheap gun upgrades extremely quickly. And with those gun upgrades already harass the opposing units as well as commanders. Of course, engagements between Detandi, I'm just gonna call that guy Detandi if you don't mind. Detandi and I Want to Die, none of them being upgraded, however, means that there is no clear advantage and no clear winner in this engagement. I mean, Detandi is pushing, Detandi is being pushed away, of course. That is by no means the end of the world here. It's going to be really hard to tell I Want to Die and Blast chilled apart from each other. Blast is now, Blast had to cancel his gun actually, it looks like, and he's now restarting it because I guess he was afraid of dying there. However, it should be noted that Seal Force already has a fully upgraded gun and will now be engaging against the enemy, putting some serious hurt on these units before Avaran can complete his own upgrade. Yep, there we go. Already you can see that upgrade paying off massively as he's destroying his enemies with that gun. Yes. It looks like neither Trith nor Assassin on the right flank are upgraded, so their engagement is still relatively even. I feel like we can pause the game already because lots of things are going to be happening. There is now a Star Lifter out from FTX Commando. A Tech 2 transport already on the prowl, loaded up with assault bots attacking the commander of whoever that was. I couldn't even see. That was Wesh. Yes, Wesh is already out of the game, thanks to joint efforts by the Wheelie and FTX Commando. So yes, what Commando essentially did there was rush a Tech 2 air, as quickly as possible, and then load that up with light assault bots, which are the cheapest units in the game. And while light assault bots are loaded into a transport, they can actually fire from it, so that's exactly what happened. And yes, Wish was killed by that sudden Tech 2 air transport out from FTX Commando. That is not going to work a second time, or actually it might, because that's exactly what is happening to Avaran right now. Big Bang already dying, already getting killed by FTX Commando as well, I'm sure by the exact same means. And now Avaran needs to run as well, because that transport already has also got quite a lot of health on itself. I'm pretty sure Avaran can't escape here, and yes indeed, triple kill by FTX Commando in the span of basically 1 minute. He's killed three enemy commanders. 1, 2, 3. Look at all these explosions. My god, this guy is good. that was quite a treat. I'm really glad I decided to watch this replay. Yes, exactly, Foolish Sage. Welcome back, and yes, you did come back at the right time, as I am not entirely sure what Team 1 can even do in this situation. I mean, they're immediately down on 3 players. You know, it's now 4 versus 7. Yeah, I'm really not sure what they're supposed to do now, because they will have to micromanage a lot more things now that so many of their teammates are dead. And yes, you can see the wreckage of the Tech 2 transport right here. It was just reclaimed by his teammate, by Blast. FTX Commando proving that, you know, he isn't known as the hardcore Supreme Commander veteran for nothing. Utilizing the ghetto gunship technique to easily overpower 3 opponents. And it looks like a similar thing is about to happen here to Trith. Yes, Trith also gets blown up by Ojo. And now it's 3 versus 7. Good thing, among the good things here, we can see that at the very least, you know, whenever your commander is destroyed, all of your units go to someone else. They were playing the game with that rule. It's called full share. See? Yeah, the middle base that used to belong to someone else, I think that was Avaran. The middle base now belongs to Kavat instead, but now he transferred... okay, he's transferring something. And, oh, no, never mind. Kavat is actually, yes, Kavat is the air player, and he's now transferring the base, the former base of Big Bang to... who's that again? I Want to Die. Yes, he's transferring the base of Big Bang to I Want to Die, so that this guy can mount a more effective offensive or defensive by, you know, controlling both bases at once, while Kavat himself can focus on the air play a little bit more. He has reached Tech 3 air now. You can see right here, plenty of Tech 3 fighters already flying out. Very soon he will clean up all these interceptors left out from FTX Commando. Commando only now actually getting done with that Tech 3 air factory, so he has no Tech 3 air to show for it. So even though the situation does look quite dire for Team 1, they still have an advantage because they do have Tech 3 air, and the opposing team doesn't. Kavat now upgrading his commander with stealth, no doubt to let his commander survive a little bit longer, which is fair, you know. When you've only got 3 commanders left over, and your team has 7, even if you don't lose the bases as those commanders explode, when you lose all of your commanders, you lose the game. Assassin still pushing quite aggressively here, being met with No Fear. I'm pretty sure No Fear's commander is actually more powerful because he has not only double gun, but also a personal shield generator as well, giving it 8,000 extra health. However, there are actually 2 enemy commanders in the area. Both the commanders of Assassin and Ojo have been upgraded with Nano Repair system, which allows them to last a lot longer because it both increases their health and regeneration to a great extent. So even though, you know, No Fear is feeling quite safe here with the shield upgrade, you should still be extremely careful because he could very easily die if both commanders and the land forces converge on him. It looks like it's mostly his forces in the area though. Yes indeed, you can see he's actually already got himself Tech 2 Cyber and land right somewhere around here. I can't actually see where that is, but yes, he doesn't have himself some Rhino tanks now, so he definitely has Cyber and Tech 2 land somewhere. I don't understand where though. And yes, there we go. So the right flank is entirely on No Fear's shoulders. Now you can see the former bases of wherever these guys were, Wish, the former bases of Wish and Trith have both been transferred to No Fear, who now has to control all of this against 3 opposing players. There's the Wheelie here, there is this guy Ojo, and there is Assassin, and No Fear essentially has to fight them all alone. Of course, he has a massive economic advantage all over every individual player on this flank from the opposite team, so that is something. But he can't possibly have the amounts of micromanagement needed to match 3 players. Like that's not possible. He's not well, as long as he isn't a StarCraft pro, which he might be, I wouldn't know, but I'm pretty sure he isn't. Yes. Also a strategic bomber out from Kavat, utilizing his air advantage. There is a strategic bomber. There is also a gunship now, as well, Tech 3 gunship. Those things are an absolute menace, and they can easily, yeah, they've done some serious damage to the wheelie, you can already see. Even though the wheelie was a little bit prepared, because his mass extractors are already Tech 3, so they can't be destroyed by just one bomb. They still lost something here, very clearly. And I'm sure this can be reflected if we look at this. Yeah, we can see that Team 2 is quite far ahead in terms of overall mass per second. But at the same time, you know, No Fear, for example, is also super far ahead in terms of individual players. You can see that no individual player matches the mass output of No Fear. Which makes sense because, you know, he's working with 3 bases and he's already upgrading those mass extractors to Tech 3 as we speak. Should probably unpause this one though, but yeah, who am I to judge, right? He's dealing with quite a lot of stuff already. He doesn't really have time for those things, right? Blaze tanks out from No Fear, of course, ever so good against Tech 1 land spam. Will definitely push back against the forces of both Ojo and Assassin for the moment. However, there is a nasty surprise awaiting as Seal Force's commander is also in the area. Also wants a piece of this pie. Yeah, his commander is already 3-star veteran, so not that much experience left to gain. But still, you know, it still could be a massive threat. 3 commanders versus 1, that is no joke. It looks like No Fear wants to focus more heavily on pushing against Ojo in particular. Because I guess he feels like Ojo is a little bit, you know, vulnerable enough. However, oh my god, I totally missed this. Look at this. The base of Seal Force is getting completely obliterated. As I Want to Die is pushing right into it with the double gun upgrade as well as the Chrono Dampener. Chrono Dampener is a unique upgrade that only the Aeon commander can wield. That upgrade allows the commander to stun nearby enemy units for a few seconds. Yeah, see, this unit isn't moving or shooting right now because of the Chrono Dampener. Yeah, a massive wave of Obsidian tanks. Those are the scariest ones of the batch here. Yes, a massive wave of Obsidian tanks pushing into the base of Assassin now, leveling that to the ground as well. And they don't show any signs of stopping. I guess, who are these again? Il Chavos from... Oh yeah, there's also forces from Kavat in the area as well. I didn't realize those. Il Chavos actually belong to Kavat. So they are actually working together with the Obsidian tanks to dismantle everything that Team 2 holds dear. That could be a serious problem if they reach, for example, if they reach the air factory of FTX Commando and destroy that. Team 2 will be in some serious trouble. It looks like Seal Force is the next one to die though, because he's surrounded by the forces of both No Fear and I Want to Die in every direction. He does blow up, but he also takes a lot of enemy Tech 2 tanks with him. I'm sure Team 2 is actually happy with this particular scenario, because they are fully willing to trade lives right now because they've got 6 lives while the enemy team only has 3. So yes, even though that one commander died, it was actually probably advantageous for Team 2 because he took out so many enemy tanks with him. And those tanks can no longer do anything because they're dead. It doesn't look like there are any more surprises awaiting us here. The Tandy seems to have the exact same set of upgrades as I Want to Die had, but isn't moving at all. Just kind of chilling, I guess, upgrading his land factory to Tech 3 to start spamming out those Harbingers and Snipers soon enough. Of course, yes, Team 1 needs to be extremely careful because the wheelie is now bringing shield disruptors to bear. Shield disruptors are extremely good at specifically destroying shields on enemy units, as the name implies. They do massive amounts of damage to shields, but not nearly that much damage to anything else. So they're really good against Obsidian tanks, as well as those mobile shield generators. Can destroy these extremely easily, or at least the shields on them. In terms of the air game, we can see that Actually, yes, Kavat is still ahead of FTX Commando. As to be expected, considering, you know, Kavat is still working with a bigger economy. He can't quite bring his advantage to bear just yet. He has to wait for that. Currently just spamming out some gunships, some fighters, not too big of a deal, nothing too special. Yes, Blast is now going for the shield upgrade to make the commander, you know, to ensure the commander is safe. The wheelie is just walking around with the Tech 3 engineering suite, just building power generators every which way. He is now going for a tactical missile upgrade, and no doubt after that he will probably go for the Billy Nuke as well, because he's already got Tech 3. It's very easy to build those Billy Nukes when you got yourself a Tech 3 engineering suite. No, he's actually just gonna build another generator now. Okay, cool. So yeah, the wheelie is basically like the engineering troops of Team 2 right now, the engineering core, just walking around building some supply, you know, supplying them with power. As I don't think he's supplying them with mass though, because, you know, he'd rather spend it himself. But yeah, probably just gonna be building power for everyone for a while now. Of course, he's also got himself a serious force of Titans built up, now supported by mobile shields. Those Titans will definitely, you know, destroy any sort of Tech 1 or Tech 2 land forces that the enemy could possibly have. The problem, however, is that the enemy has now switched to Tech 3 as well, and is now mass-producing Percivals, which Percivals, like I said before, are excellent at killing Titans, specifically, because they, you know, they just do so much damage per shot. They take those Titans out like they're nothing, and those Percivals are also supported by Aeon snipers. This is a very unique combo. You can see Cybran, UEF, and Aeon units all lined up together, all working together to destroy the enemy. You can see, yeah, there are Aeon snipers, Aeon mobile shield generators, and as well as shield disruptors, UEF Percival assault bots, and Cybran loyalists, and Mantises all working together. Meanwhile, there is actually the exact same thing happening on the opposite side of the world. Well, no, I was gonna say there was a loyalists and UEF tanks, but no, these are only Percivals and UEF tanks, so yeah. Of course, Ojo is only working with UEF since he only has one base, as opposed to No Fear, who has 3. For some reason, I Want to Die's commander is also inside No Fear's base, walking around with a whole bunch of No Fear's loyalists. I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Yeah, you can see those shield disruptors. No, wait, those aren't shield disruptors, those are... I don't even know what these are. Okay, those were definitely shield disruptors. You can see. They do basically no damage to the engineers. How are you thinking to stop the GC, is Big Bang says, and let me actually see if there is any GC anywhere else. Or anywhere at all, because I haven't seen one. So, thank you, Big Bang, for pointing that out. Yes, there is actually a Galactic Colossus being worked on by Detandi, who, you know, as we weren't paying too much attention to them, have been building a serious force of engineers, and is now constructing a Galactic Colossus, which is, well, which is sure to do a merry number on the opposing forces. Of course, there is now a Galactic Colossus out from No Fear as well. So now both teams have one, and they are on the opposite flanks, so it will be really difficult to stop one Colossus with the other, because they are just so far apart. And this one isn't finished yet, so let's switch all of our attention now to the... Oh, whoops. Yep, that was a Billy Nuke right there. That's exactly what I was saying. The wheelie has finished the Billy Nuke on his commander of the Majestic Tactical Nuke, and is now firing that into the forces of No Fear. Already has killed, let me actually see. I think, yeah, already 20,000 massed kill on his commander, 5-star veteran, no big deal whatsoever. Another nuke coming in that will definitely hit the Galactic Colossus at least. You can also probably kill some Percival as well. Yes, the Colossus from the Dandy finally completing. Yep, the nuke will hit. Oh, the nuke actually didn't land at its intended spot. Instead, it just hit the Colossus in the face. The Colossus doesn't really mind though; it just kind of walks it off. The nuke does about, I think it does like 15 or 16,000 damage. I'm not entirely sure, but the Colossus has 100,000 health, so yeah, it doesn't really care about the Billy Nukes at all. A very large push out from Blast in the middle, slightly further to the west. It looks like, yeah, there's tons of snipers that Blast has built himself, as well as quite a few harbingers, of course, to support these snipers to protect them. And it looks like there is no adequate response on the left side yet, until, of course, that megalith goes up. It will probably never go up though, considering how close the enemy forces are. They need a faster solution, and they need it now, because otherwise there could be in some serious trouble. Of course, Blast needs to be careful, because there are shield disruptors from the enemy as well. Those could easily destroy his shield supply. Oh, there was an overcharged shot that hit 2 Percivals, but it actually didn't do too much damage to them. Yeah, the Percivals could be a serious problem, because Percivals are just as good against Harbingers as they are against Titans. They could quickly dismantle this Harbinger army. Yeah, you need to kite them essentially with your snipers. However, there is another problem coming in the form of the Galactic Colossus. So, yes, a transport going to pick up Blast now. They will attempt to rescue Blast from the area. If the transport gets shot down, it's going to be a disaster. No, it looks like Blast is safe. Safely evacuates. Now the Galactic Colossus is free to continue its rampage, but the commander is safe, so Blast survives to fight another day. It looks like it was an extremely disadvantageous air fight for Team 2 though, because most of their fighters got taken out. Yes, definitely. Yes, Kavat is definitely keeping his air advantage up for now. It looks like there's just a ton of mobile shields left in the area, and they will be, of course, pulverized by this Colossus. They are currently disrupting its movement, but yes, the Colossus keeps killing those Harbingers and those shield generators. There are now Tech 1 artillery pieces trying to oppose it. I don't think that's going to work too well though, because there clearly aren't enough of them. Yes, now snipers are being pulled into the Colossus's tractor claws, which is its unique ability. Those fists, yeah, there we go. Those fists can pull enemy units and destroy them instantly. This only works against Tech 1 through Tech 3 units, though it doesn't work against commanders, of course. That would be completely insane. The wheelie now being forced to evacuate as well. As the commander of Assassin takes the final stand against the Colossus, it will definitely die here. No way to get out. The commander of Blast is way too close for comfort as well. It looks like, yeah, the commander of Blast is also being pinged. The Colossus is ignoring it, however, preferring to stomp into the enemy base and destroy that. If it can get its eye trained on the enemy land headquarters, that would be some serious damage done. I Want to Die was killed by the wheelie. What? 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 I gotta pop off now. Have a good rest of your stream. Yeah, my stream is actually almost over. As the Colossus trains its shots on Blast. Blast actually survives. Yeah, it just said Blast was defeated by the wheelie, which makes no sense because he's clearly still alive. It looks like somehow FTX Commando did manage to win the air fight. I have no idea how that happened, but yes. Team 2 also has air now. Kavat gets killed by Control K. What? Oh, Kavat just GG's out and leaves. Okay, makes sense. There is a different Colossus out on the prowl from No Fear, and for now it looks like No Fear is the only one left over. Yep, both Kavat and I Want to Die just kind of left. I'm not entirely sure what happened to I Want to Die's commander. I guess that was him exploding right there. This is stupid, says No Fear. I'm not entirely sure if he can actually come back into this game or not. It's going to be really hard though, fighting 1 versus 5. What? Okay, I think that was a nuke. Oh no, it's just No Fear quitting. Yeah, okay, so the game is now over. The game is now over, and yes, we can now leave. So yes, thank you for watching this wonderful replay with me. I hope you enjoyed that. Lots of action, lots of deaths, and lots of cool plays. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching that game of Supreme Commander Forged Alliance, played and watched using the Forged Alliance Forever client. Okay, I think this will be the end of my stream though. So let me open my following on Twitch and see who we can raid from here. Because yeah, it is definitely time for me to leave. Let me switch to my just chatting before I forget. There we go. Yep, a little bit of a different mustache design today. I don't know if let me know if you like this one better than the other. And yes, once again, I didn't quite articulate it correctly, but yes, thank you, Foolish Sage, for being here. Thank you for your time. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you soon enough. Let me see who I can raid now. Well, Vash is online. Somebody else is online. I mean, yeah, technically, since we are playing Supreme Commander, maybe we should raid another Supreme Commander streamer. Or, well, you know, there are other friends to raid, of course. I do so wonder. Raid me? Wait, you're... Huh? Say what? Excuse me, let me do it. I didn't even know you streamed at all, actually. What? Oh. Thank you for using the new emotes, Altizen. Greatly appreciate that, but wait, you... You can't raid people that don't stream. No, I can, but like, what's the point, you know? The reason I am raiding is because I am sending my viewers somewhere else so they can watch someone else. But like, if you aren't actually what is this? Okay, yes, yeah. If you aren't actually streaming, then kind of, you know, raiding someone who isn't streaming is kind of pointless. That's the problem here. Not that I can't, it's just why. But yeah, I guess, yeah, let's send our friends over to Vash. So yes, here is my raid alert. I should probably add a sub-raid command now, because yeah, you can probably guess that the hearts can be replaced with my own love emote, and the smork can be replaced with my new shout emote. You know, that's the reason I introduced it. It doesn't look quite as good though. I think it's like too small for some reason. It's really weird because it doesn't really look small when you see it like an enlarged version, I guess. Oh well. Yes, let's go and read this person also. Yeah, here are my socials. I am actually uploading my first, or publishing my first ever Supreme Commander cast on YouTube today. So you can subscribe to my YouTube and look forward to that. It will be up very shortly. It's like, you know, I promised that I'd get one out in November, and here we are. I'll be editing it and uploading that today, so you can definitely look forward to that. But yes, besides all this, I'll be starting the raid now. Yeah, by the way, the raid message, you know, the usual rules apply. You should delete the underscore and the space. The message should start with /me. But yes, this is where we say goodbye to each other. And I go on my merry way. So thank you all so much for watching, for participating. I always appreciate it, you know. Like I keep saying, this is my favorite thing to do, at least currently. And I think it's gonna be the case for quite a few more... quite a while, I mean. But yeah, so here, have a little hug, so yeah, have a little hug so you feel a little bit better. Hopefully your day or night goes better. And yes, I'll be starting the raid now, so goodbye. Take care, everybody, and let's go and say hi to our new friend.